I guess. Hey, beautiful people, Sade Wayadu, personal brand strategist, speaker, coach, founder of SadeWayadu.com, where we help women entrepreneurs brand their greatness and profit from their brilliance. And today we are doing the brand planning session of 2016. We're building our brands, we're planning our brands, we're being extremely productive on this snowy Saturday. So invite your friends, tweet it out. You can even invite your Facebook peeps. So tweet that out, let people know what we're doing. And the requirements of this brand planning session, we'll try to keep it under 90 minutes or when my phone dies. Notebooks, your planners, all those awesome planners that you bought for the new year. And I want you to get these things out, and we're going to create a to-do list. And our goal is to get at least 3 things accomplished today. 3 things accomplished today. Rashonda Pratt is ready. I hope everyone else is ready. I'm loving it. I'm looking between my phone and I'm looking at the computer. You should see the setup. We are ready because we're going to be productive. Because I want you to be productive, I want you to be powerful, and I want you to be profitable. So we are doing this together. Why? Because Sade is an ultimate procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator, so this is helping me get work done too. So thank you so much for being my accountability partners. We have over 50 accountability partners in this room. So guess what? We're going to be working on our businesses and our brands today. Congratulations to all the new people on this platform. Please work with us throughout the technical difficulties. So the first thing that I want everyone to do, let us know where you're from. Let us know where you're from. Type it in the chat box on the side. Let us know where you're from so we can shout you out and show us some love. We want to know who is in the room. Greensboro's in the house. St. Lucia's in the house. ATL is in the house. We got some awesome North Dakota. We got Atlanta, DMV, DC, Colorado, Jersey, Minnesota, what is that? Tennessee, VA, Alabama. It's going so quickly. We have Wisconsin. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Thank you so much for the email. Tammy's awesome. She's an awesome graphic designer. She did my sales page. You guys will see that shortly. Awesome. Houston. Hey, Denise Jackson, is that you? We have an amazing crew of people in this building, in this place. So we're going to get started. What I want you to do is, number 1, what is something you can let people know what you do? Who did the sales page? Tammy, Ink and Feather. Oop, I'm about to leave Blab. Tammy's in there. She can show you the sales page. We can post a link to that if you want to see it. It is brandyourgreatness.co. brandyourgreatness.co, and you can see that. And that's Tammy, Feather and Ink, Feather and _ Ink. Shout out to Tammy for the awesome and beautiful job that she did. And you'll be seeing some of her graphics on social media within the next couple of weeks. Okay, so our intentions, what are our goals? Before we begin this brand planning session, what are our goals that we need to accomplish in these next 90 minutes, these next 80 minutes? What do we need to accomplish in these? So I want you to sit down, start typing it out, and write out what you plan on accomplishing in the next 90 minutes. Write that down. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tammy, for putting the link in brandyourgreatness.co. That's my 30-day virtual branding bootcamp to work with me and 25 other people. We're going to have great accountability, great branding, and great profits because we're working together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Denise Jackson, we have business strategist, developer, leadership development, mergers and acquisitions management. We have some amazing people in here. We got some new people that are coming on to Blab for the first time. I love popping Blab cherries. I love it. Helping families create and prepare plans. So the 3 things that you can do, the 3 things that I suggested. Hey, Avalora, the 3 things that you can do, and Gold Digger TV is in the building. 3 things that you can do if you are a coach, if you are creative, you are consulting, you are an author, you are someone who is a digital marketer, you are a blogger or a speaker. One of the things that you need to do this weekend, hey, Nikisha, is create content. You need to spend this time being productive and creating your content. So what are some of the things that you could be working on during this brand planning session? You could be creating some new blogs, some social media posts, your tweets, your Instagram, your Canva graphics. This is what you can be doing right now. So I'm going to give you some time to think about what can you be doing during these next couple of weeks, next couple of days to be extremely productive. And what can you do right now? You could literally write a blog post in the next 30 minutes. So I want you guys to think about that. Doing your speaking proposals. That's what I'm talking about. So your intentions are telling us what you intend to do today. So Avalora is doing speaking proposals. L. Denise Jackson, the ideation expert, is working on business expansion. What are you going to do? So you can do content creation. That's one idea. No problem, Stevie. Thank you so much. I may need you in a second. Sending speaking pitches, awesome. And I'll give you some tips. You're editing your book. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we got people who are editing books. We got people creating content, following up. That's number 2. You need to follow up, creating scope admin packages. Awesome. You need to be following up. You remember all of these business cards that we got? All these business cards that you received in 2015. I want you to now spend some time. So this is like the pack that I got at Periscope Summit. I want you guys to spend some time today. Hey, Falasha, the accountant, I want you to spend some time today following up. Remember, the power is in the follow-up. Your money's in the follow-up. Your network is in the follow-up. So all these people that I met last week at the Periscope Summit who gave me flyers and brochures, today is the day that I'm going to write the email, send it out to them so that we can follow up and connect. Follow up. So if you are like me, an avid procrastinator, I need you to put that on your list of things to do. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. In addition to that, so we have creating content, following up, and also some of us need to go back to our websites. Like I know Sierra, the life coach, is here. She's working on revamping her website. She's launching a website. So Sierra, some of the things that you can do today are going to your website to make sure that all of the links work. Make sure all of the links on your website work. You're revamping yours too, Divine Systems GA. So make sure all your links work. There is a website that is out there that helps you work on the links, but I got to remember where it is. I can't remember, but it will test all the links for you. Also, look at your social media. Do you need to be engaging and networking on Twitter? Do you need to make a new graphic for Pinterest or Periscope or any of those other platforms? So we have 3 things that you can be working on: content, follow-ups, working on an e-course, that's the content, follow-up, and also working on your social media, revamping that, and your websites. So we have some people trying to come in. More than likely, I'm just going to say no. If I don't know you and I don't know what you're going to come in, it's going to be a little bit creepy. I don't want that to happen. Hey, Maid, please introduce yourself in scheduling post. Awesome. So write in what you guys are going to be doing. Write in what you guys are going to be doing. And what's going to happen is I am going to maybe throw on some music. Hopefully you can hear it. I should have had some, what is it called? Resource-free, copyright-free, infringement-free music so you guys can focus and connect. Creating your landing page. Awesome. Let me take this off. What are we doing right now? Right now, you're telling us what you're planning on doing, and now I want you to start doing it. What I am going to do is create a Google document. We're going to create a Google document. You're going to write, and this is going to be a co-working space today. So we have a virtual co-working space that we have created. Virtual co-working space where everyone is getting the opportunity to be held accountable, because we're going to leave Blab open. We're going to stop talking for like 20 minutes so you guys can get ready, and we are going to be very productive. So even if my stuff goes off, we're going to be productive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a virtual, this is our virtual co-working space. So I am going to create a, what did I just call it? A Google document. And in that Google Doc, you are going to write down what you plan on accomplishing today. And when you accomplish it, you're going to like check it off of the list. You're going to cross it out. So you're going to write your name in the Google document. You're not snowed in. I'm not snowed in either. But most of my people, my fan base is in the DMV, in the New Jersey, New York area. Most of them are. You can't hear? Can you hear me now? Yes, most of the people who are in my target audience are snowed in. So I knew I'm not snowed in, I'm trapped. Oh, awesome. I hope you can hear me. Hey, Dr. Finch. Dr. Finch, we may need you to pop in because this thing might go down, might go off. So what we're doing is in the next couple of minutes, we're going to kind of do this what we call Pomodoro style. Pomodoro has been very essential to making me productive when it comes to doing stuff at school. In addition to being a brand strategist, I am also an entrepreneur. Hey, I'm also a doctoral student. Hey, from the UK. Okay, so we have brand planning. So you're going to get a link. So I wish we had the option of doing screen sharing on Periscope. On Blab. We don't have that option yet. They may be adding it later, but in the meantime, I'm using this on my phone because my computer will not show you my sound. And I have to find the charger because my computer is going to die. My phone's going to die. So your speaker one page, awesome. So you guys have been setting your intentions. So what I'm going to do is we're going to create a Google Doc. This is going to be called BrandPlanning 2016. And you guys will all have access to it. And you're going to write down what you're planning on doing, whether you have a content goal, you have a follow-up goal, or you have a website goal. Those are the three things that we're working on: website or social media goal. And I want you to write down your goals in the different categories. So we have 3 categories. Either you're ready to create some content, you're ready to follow up. Hey, Lauren, you're ready to follow up with people, business contacts, or you're ready to do something better with your social media. So we have all 3 options. And this is called the brand planning cohort. The brand planning workshop. My bad. I couldn't remember what this was called. Brand planning. Awesome. So now we have our document because we can't really do a screen share. And when you complete your goals, I want everyone to be like, hey, Leslie, how are you? I want you to shout everyone out. Everyone who is being productive today, I want you to shout them out. So we're going to keep this open. Ooh, content. I'm just going to do it this way. Content creation, follow-up, and website. These are some brand planning essentials. So now that we have, I created the Google Doc. What we're going to do is, hey, Dr. Finch, you started before something. I couldn't read that Gold Digger TV, and now I lost my document. Okay, now I'm going to figure out how to share this. Now I'm going to share this with you guys. I'm going to put the link, create a shareable link. You guys have access. Is that working now? Is my sound working? OMG. Okay, so do you guys hear me as like an echo? Okay, great. I'm going to, let's see. Okay, here is the link. Let me mute this. Hello? Can you hear me now? Should not be an echo. No echo? We're good? Or you still hear the echo? Awesome. Okay, great. Now I have sound. So here is the link. This is the link. That is the link for the Google Doc. So everyone get on the Google Doc, Google document, and now you have access to writing down your goals. Sade, before you started this blab, I heard your voice getting in. Thanks for, awesome. Awesome. Everyone got the link. So I want you to write your name, you can write your username too, so we know who you are on this platform, and write down what you plan on accomplishing. So let's see. I see a lot of different people in this. Awesome. So content. What does Sade need to content? I need to create the outline. So next week I'm having a 3-part webinar series. I need to figure that out. This is your first time on Blab? Awesome. So this is what we call in the Blabosphere, we call this a co-blaboration. We are doing a co-blaboration. We're collaborating together so that we can all be profitable, productive, and powerful. So this is a co-blaboration. So some content that I need to create, a pop-up mastermind. Yes, this is a pop-up mastermind and you can pop into the seats. I did not make up the word co-blaboration. I think it was Joel.com. So that is some Blab lingo. There is a Blab thesaurus. We do have Blab words on this platform, but this is co-blab. It's view only. Okay, we got to figure out how to fix that. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Let's see. Can edit. Can view. It says shareable. Can view. Can edit. Got it. So now I'm going to give you this new link where the new link allows you to edit, because I want everyone to be able to edit. So even if we get lost on Periscope, on Blab, we can still edit. Shadi, I used the screen share from my phone. You did this. Dr. Finch, if you want to come in and show us how to do it, Dr. Finch is our social media expert when it comes to, for my program that's coming out, she's going to be the social media expert because she's just the bomb.com. There's just things that I don't have the capacity to learn, and Dr. Finch knows how to do them. Okay, ladies and gents, where's my Blab at? Okay, here it is. Uh-oh. Did I lose my Blab? I see the screen share. Okay, I've lost my Blab. I don't even see it. Let's see. No, not you. Let's see if this is it. Nope. I see everything else but the blab. Goodness. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Finch. Your comment brought me back to blab. Thank you so much, because now I can open it up. I'm on my computer using it. So anyone who wants to pop in, if you have any questions or anything that you want to accomplish, please let us know. Okay. I hear the echo again. That is the new link. Okay. Awesome. So that's the new link. Awesome. Share. Let's check that out. That's the Google Doc. So these are some skills that we use when, as doctoral students, when we're procrastinating and we just don't do everything we're supposed to do. We have to do this at the last minute. We'll get like on the dry erase board, we'll write down what everyone said they're going to do. And once you do it, you can cross it off. So this has been the best way that I've found to be the most productive. Where do you look for the Google Doc? I don't know what to look for. Okay, here you go. You may need a Google account, but it's a shareable link. You can click the link and it's a Google Doc where you'll be able to have access, and you can write your name or you can write your handle and tell us what you're looking to accomplish today. So awesome. People have been writing things down. And just type. We can all type on this document at the same time. We can all see it. Please don't delete anything on it. Please. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So we got brand planning 2016. So people are writing things. Awesome. We got anonymous camel, anonymous walrus. They don't have our name, so they have us as anonymous. Coming to test it, you can turn off the recording if you want. Come in to test it, you can turn off the recording. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Brand planning. And today is January 23rd, 2016. So this is probably the first time that someone has actually done something like this on Blab. So we are breaking Blab with something awesome. Hey, Dr. Finch. Awesome. Woo, woo. Awesome. Dr. Finch, I can't hear you. Is it me? Let's see. I pressed her in. Okay, she's coming in. So much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hey, Dr. Finch. Dr. Finch. Hey, Gerald.
I just need to test this out for you. I'll be out in just a second.
Okay. Awesome. Speak again, Dr. Finch.
I'm on 2 devices. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are on 2 devices. I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, there's an echo. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, so I have 2 blabs open. I need to find that other blab that's open because it's going to be an echo. So if you don't have a link to the Google Doc, people are working hard on these Google Docs. Man, you guys are working hard. So I'm going to give another link to the Google Doc. Yes, and we're being accountable. There are 63 people in this room. Imagine what kind of accountability you can have when you have 63 people that you've written down your intentions and your goals for the day. So we got the content crew. We got the follow-up. I want to see if I can like color coordinate some of this. Let's see. Content. Follow-up. I'm just going to pick random colors right now. And we got content, follow-up, website, and social media. So we have awesome things happening. And you can highlight your stuff. If there's a color that you want to use so you know what you're supposed to be doing, that's awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And after we do this, I want us to really like tweet it out and let people know what we're doing. Hashtag I love Blab. Blab is awesome. It's getting better. But Blab is a great thing. You don't have to be perfect to be paid. You can start again. Can you please explain number 1 and number 2? Number 1 is content creation. So blogs, your tweets, your programs and products. Maybe you need to create a PowerPoint. That's what you can do right now. Number 2 is follow-up. This is about contacting other people, your network. Networking to net worth. So if you've gone somewhere, I think that was Rashana who said that. So all of the people that we connected with this weekend at the Periscope Summit, this is a great time to contact them. Now, this is what I'll say. I know you want to send out the emails today. I'm going to give you a tip. This is a tip and a tool that you can use. You can schedule all your emails today. You don't have to send them out today. You can do them. You can schedule them. If you have Google, you can use, if you would like to do, let's version. What? Screen share from my phone? I can? How? Dr. Finch, we need like a special tutorial for this. You use MailerLite. Tell us a little bit more about MailerLite, Rashana. I use Boomerang for Google. So I'm going to put in the link for that. Google, yes, Dr. Finch, we need a tutorial. So what you can do is if you have Boomerang.
All right, hopefully y'all can hear me. Yes. So we are here doing what we are supposed to be doing on our Brand Planning 2016 sheet. I see all of the great goals that you guys have. Sade will be back in just a few seconds. And I am just excited, guys. You tweet it out and share it out and everything, because we want to be able to go ahead and get everybody connected. I see y'all doing some amazing things. I put what I'm doing up there as well. So this is great to be able to have 60 people who are working together to get it done. So guys, go ahead again to tweet. They call it tell a little bird or a post so that you can get this information out. Hello, hello, hello from all over the world. So excited to have you guys here. And as we go back over to our sheet, this is so cool. Sade is brilliant because I've never seen this done before. We are indeed just making history happen. And so I see you guys working on websites and creating interview questions and finalizing blogs and everything, guys. You are just rocking it out. Y'all rocking it out. So I am going to be here, but I definitely want you to keep working so that you can do the things that you have been called to do and that you want to build on doing. I think what we're supposed to be doing right now for the next 20 minutes is putting everything out there that we want to do so that we can get to where we want to be. So I, too, am going to be going back to the sheet to figure out what I want to do. I know I put one or two things on there, but I want to put everything so that we can hold each other accountable. So definitely continue to invite people to this amazing experience. I call it experience. It's not even a blab or an event. It's definitely an experience. And guys, just keep on being brilliant. That's what we're doing. We are being brilliant today. So yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. And it's cool because you can find someone who you might not even know what they're doing, and they are doing something that you need help with. So definitely look through it, and let's create together. You are so welcome, Dr. Finch. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited. I know Sade will be here soon. We are going to just take it to the next level. You have to always be ready to jump in and fit in where you fit in. So, guys, I know we had said something about where we are earlier, like our geographical locations, but some of y'all might not have been able to say where you are and what you do. I know that was something that Sade wanted us to do. So if you haven't had the opportunity to say who you are, what you do, where you're from, definitely do so. Because you never know, your next business partner or client might be right here in this connection. So definitely thank you guys for the props. I love it. I love it. M-I, cricket letter. Yes. Mississippi. Memphis. All right, Tennessee. Photographer, blogger, social media manager. All those great things. So I am from Greensboro, North Carolina, the great state of North Carolina. Where we are snowed in. Chicago, yes. Graphic web designer. Don't let those CD get you. It is a lot to look at, but definitely I would say go ahead and choose a color that is good for you. That way you can know your color. Harlem, New York. I love New York. I really, really do. NYC. See, NYC connections. Y'all need to meet and greet. Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte. I'm down the road in Greensboro. So I heard that you guys had some more snow than what we got. So hopefully you are safe and warm and just making your goals happen. So yes, I do believe in connecting, collaborating, and changing the world together. All right, parents from Greensboro. Hey, parents. Look at this. This is so cool, y'all. Isn't this cool to meet somebody virtually and you can take it to the next level? Okay, Delaware. Royal Wives Clubs. I like that. That's awesome. DMV, Educational Support Company, consultants, youth advocate. That is awesome. You're doing some awesome things. I think Sade is coming back. You used to live in Winston. Yes, that's right down the road. Kentucky, Pittsburgh. I see y'all. Atlanta, ATL. So it's crazy. Can you guys see Sade? Because I can't. I just see audio only, but I see her moving. You guys see Sade? Gold Digger, can you hear her and see her? Oh, wow. I don't know. She said, I see her moving. All right. Y'all, you know, when you're on the cusp of something brilliant and new, it's, she's coming on. Okay. All right. Poor internet signal. That's what I see too. Arkansas. See? All right, Arkansas. Okay. I don't know if we need to refresh or I don't know what needs to happen. Dip your toes in. Yes. If you can't see her, refresh. Okay. What do I do? Oh, I am just Stevie. I do a lot of different things. I empower, inspire, educate, and motivate people by equipping them with the tools to succeed. We can't hear you. I can see you, but we can't hear you. Okay. But yes, I love to help people to finance their dreams. So guys, if you have some type of call or ministry or something, then I can help you do that. Yes, I believe that's that. All right, design jewelry and greeting cards. Thank you. Okay. We just here chilling out. I got you. Thank you so much. Resume workshop. We can't hear. No sound. Tracy is asking the name of my new book. It's called Cultivating Your It Factor.
You guys should hear me now.
Must-have to discover, define, and refine your signature. Yes, it helps
Awesome.
you to
hear me now.
make more money
For
using
some
your
reason,
gift.
I can't get sound on my computer, but you can hear me on my phone. So I'm going to move the phone here so it looks like I'm actually looking and not just looking at my computer. Okay. Awesome. Stevie, tell us about your book. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. The book is called Cultivating Your It Factor. 14 must-haves to discover, define, and refine your signature brand. And I'm not sure why I'm echoing you. I'll type it. Okay.
So in between working, since Stevie has started the new trend, people just pop in and let us, wait a minute, where did Stevie go? You didn't have to leave. Thank you so much, Stevie. Aisha Mills, she is phenomenal. Stepping into the gap. That's what you need in this community. People who are willing to pop in and help you out when you have an issue. I want people to pop in and out and let us know what you guys have been working on and what you're doing. Hey, Nurse Dr. Gail, I'm looking for the link. Did everybody put their information into the Google Doc? I got to find the Google Doc now. Went on the Google Doc to put it down, and I'm working on it. Can you see it? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we've been chatting. We've been having technical difficulties. So now let's get some work done.
Girl, I got a ton of videos to finalize, and I just want to lay down. I need motivation. I'm tired. The snow is making me tired. Help me out here.
Don't give up. This is why you have a whole group of people that are holding you accountable. Tell Angela, don't give up. What do you have to do? Tell us what you have to do so we know, so we can hold you accountable for it.
I am relaunching my blog for February 1st, but it's more like a website. And so I got to finish writing the content. I still have more videos during the week to film for it, but I have to finalize the videos that I already have. So I have to edit them, then I have to finalize them, then I have to upload them to YouTube, then I have to do the linking. And all I'm thinking is, all I see is like all this wind of snow. I'm like, I could just lay down. I could just lay here.
Don't be tempted by the snow. Don't let it tempt you. First thing I would say, write it down like we're doing. Write it out and think about what needs to be done immediately. If the editing needs to happen, edit.
Let's turn it down. I'm on. Oh, come on.
I know. High sugar. If the editing needs to happen, do the editing now. If the videos, or how about this? Do a bunch of videos, content batching. So what you need to do is don't worry about the editing right now. Do a whole bunch of videos at one time. Create as much content as you can. Then if you need to take a nap, at least you created all your videos. Create all of your videos while you have energy. Get them done. They don't have to be perfect. And then edit. Edit out the mistakes later. So create, then edit, and fix them later.
Okay.
It's content batching.
Yeah. Another thing too. Hey guys, my name is Carla Jones. Hey, Angela. Another thing too is break up. Remember, everything doesn't have to be done for February the 1st. It's important, yes. So it's important to identify the top things that you really want completed and up by February 1st. That'll take some of the stress off of you. And then set the things that have to be done February 3rd, February 5th. Okay. That gives you a little breathing room.
Okay.
I'm like Sade, we strive for perfect, and that really sets up an unrealistic limitation on us, and then it just gives us more stress because we're trying to work within an arbitrary timeline, which in essence we control it all. Yeah. So take some of the stress off yourself. And then I totally agree. If you're in the mood for video, do all that video, knock it out and breathe. And then say, of these 2 or these 5, you know, this is what I'm going to edit because these are the ones I want up first.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think what you're doing is saying it has to be totally 110% complete by February 1st. Yeah. So
get your calendar out and write it out right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Set a time. Yeah. I want you to do this right now. I just want you to just exhale. Just exhale and let it go. Let it go. There you go. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. I had to learn that because something up is better than nothing up and incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of that perfectionism because
that's
it sneaks up on me, and then the ACD comes in, so it's just gotta be like boom, 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 boom.
We have been there. We feel your pain. We do it to ourselves. I know Sade is like that as well. Then we need other people to tell us, back up just a bit, breathe, and then prioritize which elements you really want up first and focus on those.
Okay.
And even if you don't get every page perfect, just get content enough so when somebody clicks on that page, they see something. Even if it's one of your blogs, one of your videos. See there? Look at that smile.
I have a lot of written content and I have a lot of video content, but I feel like in each topic, I'm like, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I just feel like I've got to it's got to be right. But I know that it can happen over time. Rome wasn't built in a day, but I don't know. I think sometimes I want my Rome to be built in a day.
And I think we do. You know what? I think as women, we have that. And if you're an A-type personality, like most of us are, we don't settle. You know, it's got to be perfect. And one of the things I had to realize as an entrepreneur, and the reason we become entrepreneurs is so that we can have control. So that control also says you have control over your time. And so therefore, just prioritize, look at your homepage and say, okay, I've got 2 other things I want to do on my homepage. Look at your about page. I want me, I've got the content, and I want 1 video. Look at your blog page. And in this category, I'm going to put 1 item of each thing up right now. That's it. And then on a day later or 2 days, I'm going to come back and add more content.
Okay.
But get it so that when you get it up, it is, you know, if somebody wants to peruse the pages, there's at least something on each page.
Okay.
Yeah. And also think about what's the most important element. If you have a list building type of lead there, so if you want to capture, make sure those things are up first. So the things that you want to capture information or something, you know, if you've got a call to action somewhere else and you're driving them here, make sure that element is complete so that it gets what you want right up front. Because sometimes people don't come back twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. I felt like I was doing this and you just went, there you go. It's not that serious. You got serious. And I'm like, and now I feel like,
yes. See, Sade told you, just write it down.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Thank you, Sade. Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. Sade, I can jump off anytime. So, but I just had to share that.
We have people coming in. Thank you so much. Carla is awesome. And what are you planning on doing today, Miss Carla? What's going on?
Okay, so a couple of things. I just finally tied my daughter down to finish my nails. My daughter is a nail tech, so I got my nails done. Got that out the way. Today is my dad's 81st birthday, so I spent some time with him. And so, yes, and he's doing well, guys. I mean, very functional, everything. I'm so blessed there. And so this afternoon, probably about 4 o'clock, I'm going to jump in on my projects. I've got some lead pages I'm trying to get done, some programs to finalize. And so that's really, I'll probably be up to about 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's it for me.
Awesome. How can I make a lead page? That one?
Who says that? Oh, okay. You do lead pages as well, Sade, right?
I have them, but I'm trying to think. So I'm doing what I need to work on is outlining. It's a 3-part webinar series, and it's going to be, I'm trying to finalize the content in it. And it will be something about lead pages. So that's what I need to finalize.
Okay.
So any questions would be extremely helpful to me so I can figure out what I need to do this webinar series about, what I need to make this webinar series
Well, Angel,
that
just to Angel's question, I use leadpages.net for my lead page designs. And then there's that Feather and Ink says they do lead page design.
Feather and Ink is a graphic design. That's
okay.
Tammy.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, if you need someone, if you don't know how to do something, this is the thing. If it is driving you nuts and it is making you crazy, hire someone else to do it. hire someone else to do
Absolutely.
it. I want to say it again. Hire someone else to do it. If it is frustrating you and you're like, I cannot automate these lead pages, I can't figure out this MailChimp, get someone else to do it.
Yep.
It'll save you time, it'll save you patience, and it'll save you from having a heart attack. Please don't stress yourself out.
Yeah.
But you can if you can't afford to do it right now, then you either have, there's two things you have: time or money. Most of us don't have enough time. I know we say, oh, we don't have enough money, but most of us don't have enough time. If you have more time than you're willing to invest at this point, then you can also always go on YouTube. You can always go on Periscope. There's always someone that will be willing to teach you how to do what you don't know how to do for free.
And I tell people that as well. I think sometimes we think that we're the masters of everything when clearly we're not. And it really just makes sense. And truly, if you're in business or going into business, believe it or not, you do have money. You'll find it from somewhere. Cut it out of something else. And Sade knows this better than anybody. If you've got Starbucks and you love it and you're drinking there a few times a week, that's already money. If you just purchased something that you really didn't need to, there's already money. So you'll find it for sure. And business people, I'm telling you, if you're an entrepreneur, solopreneur, you have to get that mindset out about, I don't have the money. You got to find the money, guys. Leverage your resources.
Let me make sure we have Divine.
Here's Divine Systems GA.
Systems GA. Microphone check. And then we also have
Mitra.
Hi, can you hear me?
I know there's a little bit of feedback.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I think I can hear Mitra too. Yes.
You can? Okay.
Or you can also go to
we lost Sade.
No.
if you need to hire somebody, internships.org.
Mm-hmm.
As a business owner, I just want to come on and just tell you guys, outsource as much as possible. Don't try to do everything yourself. And honestly, take breaks. Do something, then stop. Do it again, then stop. Take a break. Don't allow it to overwhelm you. Just take a break. And when you do it, just I like to say throw up. Just do as much as possible. Just stop and take a break. But whichever you can, outsource it. Fiverr.com, they start off at $5 for projects. You can get graphic art, and I think Sade even spoke on that before. And so try and outsource it. Anything is possible. And Periscope is a great source to get a lot of free information. So if you're unsure on who to follow like some people that's on here, like Sade, look at who she follows or who's following her. So that's how I got a lot of good information. I am so blessed to be on Periscope. And this is my first time on Blab. And I look at this too, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
She popped out. Write your name so I can say thank you for that awesome information. What I've added to our Google Doc is a resource list. So if you know some awesome resources that everyone else needs to know, like, oh my goodness, you need to know Fiverr. So I'm going to write that down. Fiverr.com. When in doubt, get somebody to do it for $5. If you need resources at the bottom of our brand planning Google document, I've added it's in blue, resource list. So write down the resources that you use so that you make your life easier and you can make someone else's life easier. Another one I love is Boomerang. Boomerang for Google Mail. So you can write all the emails today and then they can go out on Monday. So many projects can happen on what is that? Fiverr. And Boomerang, I think it's boomeranggmail.com. I'll find the URL and I'll write it in there. So in our Google Doc, I will post the link again to it. Write down all of the things that you use that make your life a little bit easier. and maybe someone else on this lab will be able to have their life be made easier. So Metra's going to tell us we're going to listen to her elevator pitch.
Can you all hear me, or do I need to get my headset?
You may want to get the headsets, but I can hear you. Where are my headsets?
Oh, you must got the phone. Okay, let me run and get my headset real quick. Running.
Awesome. Let me get headsets for my phone and see if that works better.
All right, I'm back. Let me plug in.
Oh, my phone.
Shauna, we can't hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off in just a minute.
Did I turn it on?
Metra, I think we hear you okay.
You can hear me?
Say something. Yeah, we can hear you. Sade's audio only.
Okay.
We don't see her.
And thanks for this opportunity, Sade. I just wanted to jump on. Oh, we lost her. She's coming back.
Hello?
I wanted to get some feedback on my elevator pitch.
Okay, he'll be right.
Okay. What I have is I help savvy yet busy female. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, phone ringing. That's my husband. I call him back. I help savvy yet busy female entrepreneurs stop wasting time on social media and start saving their sanity by giving them quick, simple, and effective strategies to help them build an online dynasty. Is that too much? Is it not enough?
Say it.
Repeat it.
Yep.
Okay.
Repeat that.
I help savvy yet busy female entrepreneurs stop wasting time on social media and start saving their sanity by giving them quick, simple, and effective strategies to help them build an online dynasty.
How?
Yeah, that was my thing. How do you do it? That to me, that's what's missing.
Right.
Oh,
I provide social media management services. So I need to include that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Say it again.
Okay.
Without looking at the paper.
Okay.
You can hear me.
Now let me give you the whole thing with my I can hear you.
Sound is working again. Awesome.
Okay. So I am Sharmitra Pittman, the social media maverick, and what I do is I help savvy yet busy female entrepreneurs stop wasting time on social media and start saving their sanity by giving them quick, simple, and effective strategies to help them build an online dynasty by providing them with top-notch social media management services.
I like that, but one thing I'm just recommend is not stop wasting time, but maximize their time.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Let me look. Pen. I threw my pen all on the floor. Okay. I like that. Maximize their time.
Yeah, because you're trying to. Oh, what was that? You're trying to.
A distraction. We're trying to be productive.
Right. Like, Sade, what was that?
Welcome to Blab.
That's funny. I never saw that before. Or like it.
Okay. I help savvy yet busy female entrepreneurs maximize their time on social media by giving them quick, simple, and effective strategies to help them build an online dynasty. By providing top-notch social media management services.
There you go. Bam. You got it. I'm sorry. They're going to put me on.
Monty is suggesting to reduce it to a tweet. Monty, would you like to come in for some feedback? Who is your awesome? I love that.
Okay, reduce it to a tweet.
Collaboration. Where's Joel Kahn? We need to invite him in here so he can see. This is a collaboration.
Thank you.
People are loving it. Nadia's coming in too. I have to come up with something like that. You don't have to come up with something like that, Angel Rose, but you can come up with something that reflects your brand. Lady Bibep loves it too. Awesome. Hello, Nadia. Are we sitting? I want to make sure you have your name right.
Hopefully you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I've been working on mine, and this is what I have so far. And hopefully I think I've narrowed it down without being too wordy. So it's, okay, let me start over. I'm Nadia Plunkett, life coach and visionary strategist, and I help women to live full, productive, and purposeful lives so that they can get real, get clear, and get results in every area of life.
I want you to be specific about the every area. What areas do you specifically, what areas are you specifically helping them get clear in their lives? Wait, I want to make your sound.
We lost her sound.
No.
We hear you, Sade.
No, that
great.
finally came back. I'm surprised. Awesome. I don't know how it came back, but it came back. Nadia, we can't hear you. Oh, awesome. I love how you guys are connecting. Let's see the resources that you're adding to our resource list. We got MailChimp, lead pages, onlinejobs.ph. Mm-hmm. Buffer app. Nadia, we can't hear you. Buffer app. You may have to come in and refresh. That's what happens sometimes with this platform. If there was anyone else who wanted to come in and they have something that they want to add, Spy Gadget Rentals. Let's see. Oh, that was Monty who had a question, who had a suggestion too. Hi, Monty.
Yeah, let me close down that browser. A lot of times when I'm composing ads or whatever for my customers, a lot of times I'll have like 3 or 4 different versions. One of them will be specially designed for Twitter, and then of course Facebook and the other guys give you a little bit more flexibility as far as the character limits and stuff. So yeah, don't hesitate to have like 3 or 4 versions of your title, because sometimes you gotta hit them hard with impact. And unfortunately, like when you're reading an article in your favorite magazine or paper or something, you can't afford to have this long drawn out title. So unfortunately, it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of creativity, yeah, but don't hesitate to have a very short version that says that tells clearly and succinctly what it is that you want to say.
Spy Gadget, can you share a sample? Can you tell us what you use or what yours is for like Twitter to give us a sample?
Let's
an example of what yours is.
Yeah, I'll find something and I'll paste it in the box. Just one moment.
Okay.
Awesome.
I only got 1 million of these things that I put all over the internet, promoting either articles or something.
No problem. More tips, more fun. Oh my goodness. How do we block this person? I'm going to figure this out. Oh my. He's going to come in and he's going to pop. There's a way to block people. I just can't remember how to do it right now. He's trying to be productive, and he's going to come back in here and distract.
Okay, just 1 second, okay? Now this version here is a little bit shorter. This one here is a little bit shorter. You see that over there? You there?
Under the three dots to get info and tap their profile. Okay, let's look at this link. And people are reminding me how to block people on Blab. I cannot even remember it, but I hear audio. Oh. So these are just 3 ways when we click on this link. What are we looking at, Monty?
Well, first of all, the title itself has been condensed. This one here, the first one is condensed. It's condensed slightly, okay? And then this one is the longer version of the same title, and it's better for Facebook and some other places like that. So, so that's the first title. It's long and drawn out. Consumers barely update their Wi-Fi routers firmware, leaving them vulnerable to hackers. That's a lot of information, okay? And that doesn't fit in every particular social media platform very well. But the one on the left, that makes a reference to a podcast I created for the same content. It's a lot shorter, but it's designed to do the same thing: attract your attention, inform you about there's a problem with the router and security. So that's just an example of how you can cater your blogs, your posts, and different things for the platform and for impact.
Awesome.
Okay, that's about it. Thanks.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to block some people. Block party. I see it.
Or are they trying to spam you?
Oh, I see that they're gonna be like, do you guys see the name? You guys are welcome. I'm gonna try to kick. Oh goodness, we're getting some trolls on Black.
Oh God, come on! Somebody help her out and help to get the trolls out. That's a shame.
They're going crazy.
Why
today.
they hate like that?
Because we're trying to be productive, and they are acting crazy today. Oh, at least they're not saying too crazy. They're just they're bored.
Distracting.
They're bored. We're trying to be productive.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's when you know you're making an impact. You guys got a very good amount of activity, and so obviously somebody wants to distract you from doing what you do.
I tried to make somebody to host.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Dr. Finch is in the house again. Where's Jamila Corbett? That's her thing. In the house.
Okay, I'm going to bow out. You guys doing a fantastic job.
Thank you so much, Monty.
Okay, no problem. Take care. Thanks.
So I guess I wanted to share a little bit about what y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, when I was in my coaching, we were actually told that coaches actually have 2 different ones. They have a transformational statement, and they also have a coaching hub. Somebody's talking about my block ministry. That's too funny. It is over 1,000 people, by the way.
Dr. Finch, that's 200 in a week.
Correct. They are flocking to me. They're flocking. They're like, oh my God. But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. Okay, so, all right, so this is a prime example of what the transformational value statement is. So I am an educator who motivates, empowers, inspires through coaching, media, and books to help women move to their next level. Versus my coaching hub statement would be, I help women take their professional goals to the next level.
And what is the difference between the 2? So yeah, say them again. Tam D would like you to say them again.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question first, and then I'll say them again. The difference in the transformational statement is the one that you speak when you're speaking to the client. The hub statement is the one to card your and all of your correspondence. So those are the difference.
Speak clear about your conscience. Say it one more time. Can you repeat both of them again?
Okay, so The transformational one is I am an educator who motivates, empowers, and inspires through coaching, media, and books to help women move to their next level. Versus the one that would go on my card or my correspondence would be I help women take their professional goals to the next level.
Take the coaching and books, what you tell your client. Okay, cool, because that's clear. Yeah, I have like a Periscope statement that I say, but when I'm talking to people, I say it clearer than what I say on Periscope. I'm like, brand your greatness and profit from your brilliance. It's very unclear what that means. So I get clearer when I'm talking to people in person. I'll say.
Yeah, the smaller one is the one that's supposed to pique the people's interest and say, "Oh, I want more."
Mm-hmm.
That's what basically like my tagline on Periscope. I do education, motivation, and social media. Well, what do you do in education? What do you do in motivation? What do you do in social media? It piques their interest to come talk to me. And then when I go into the transformational statement, that's when I give them all the details to say, hey, now this is when we are starting to have that conversation. Because, you know, when you have that 30 seconds, you only have that 30 seconds to pique their interest. So that's why you give them the boom, and then they will decide if they want to come to you and say, hey, this is what we want to do. I would like to hear more. And that's when you break it down.
Awesome. Dr. Finch, you just helped a lot of people get it together and figure it out. So Tam D, come in. If you have these statements, your pitches or your transformational statements that you want to practice, whether you say them on Periscope or you say them at your next networking event, please come in and practice them. This is the perfect time. That's a part of your content development. Deshawn is going to come back. Deshandra is going to come back. Let's see if we can get her in.
Question. So yes, ma'am, that would be the longer one. You want to give a snap one to get the people in this. Oh, you're trying to come in. Okay.
Okay, let's see. We try to get Deshandra. We'll try to get you in again. Let's see if Tam. Hello, Tamra. What's up? Let's see if we can get Deshandra in too.
Can you hear me? Is my sound okay?
Yes, you sound perfect.
Great. So I need a shorter one, is Dr. A? You're saying I need a smaller one too?
I mean, it works better. It's kind of like your your Periscope or your blab pitch when you're talking in Periscope. Say, hey, so what are they going to talk about? It piques their interest.
Well, that's what I say on Periscope and blab.
Can you say it out loud so we can hear it?
I say that I'm Tamara of TMD Photography, and I help visionaries and dreamers capture the manifestation of their hard work through my camera.
That piques my interest. What do you guys think? Say it one more time.
I'm Tamara of TMD Photography, and I help visionaries and dreamers capture the manifestation of their hard work through my camera.
Capture the manifestation of their hard work.
Right. That's what I am too. It's like, damn. Okay.
It sounds like, I want more. Like, what do you do? Like it. Yeah, that's intriguing. I like that as a pitch on Periscope. Your opening little thing you say on Periscope. I like that. I
like your opening for Periscope, but what will that look like on a card?
Well, yeah, and that actual networking event. I like that for Periscope.
Okay. So then
Oh, darn.
I'm actually getting ready to rebrand altogether, y'all. So I don't even know if I need to work on that one or not. I'm getting ready, and I thought that I had my solution on what I was getting ready to do, but I'm actually getting ready to just brand TMD and let everything else fall up under it. I'm finally starting to understand why people say brand yourself, because I've got too much going on in my head. So I'm going to let TMD Enterprise. I know you guys have kind of sort of sporadically heard about TMD Enterprise, and I'm going to just do a DBA under just be TMD. And then the photography will fall under that, and whatever else comes will come under that. Hey, Daria, how are you?
She said, they're saying it was good, don't throw it away. No, don't throw it away. We're just saying that it needs to be like smaller for like a networking event, or a card or something like that. But no, use that.
But the thing is that that's still photography driven. And so what's happening in my life is that people aren't pulling on me just for photography. Yes, I'm a photographer, but I'm getting these general business questions. I'm getting other questions. I'm getting social media questions. So so that's great. It is great for photography, but it's only great for photography.
Right.
So I am going to have to create something else for TMD.
Right. We're okay, so let me tell you the reason why I'm saying this, I'm getting a visual, so go with me with it. Okay, so like if you had a website and it was TMD Enterprises, right? And each section had a different page for what you do. So the photography page, that would be the highlight for the photography page. Then for the social media page, you'd have a line for that. Then you'd have this for that, for your what else do you do? I'm sorry.
Some people just ask me general. So like what I'm figuring out is that a lot of it does have to do with online.
Mm-hmm.
So helping people create a strong foundation for their businesses, their new businesses online. So making sure that their website is right, making sure that their social media is right. So it all kind of comes together, and it does still taper into photography. But when people see photography, they only think weddings. Yeah. So I'm having to shift just a little bit.
So you could have a page for online presence.
Mm-hmm.
And online presence would cover the photography, the business questions, all of those types of things, and you could just line it up that way.
Yes.
I'm just saying, I'm sorry, you didn't ask for that. So.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have our multipreneurs. You are yes. Stevie in the It Factor. Love it. Deshandra, I just want to check your sound. Can we hear you? Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Thank you so much, Tam. Hello?
No. Microphone, no.
Oh, no. Deshandra, keep coming in. Refresh. Tam, that was awesome. We're looking forward to you expanding your brand. Tam D Enterprises. No sound again. Keep checking. Keep trying. We have someone else, Princess Bola, who's going to come in. Awesome. Let's do a microphone check. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Hello? We'll wait. If you're new to Blab, you always have to do like the setup. You got to set up your sound and your audio. So it does take a while to do that. And usually people who have already been on Blab have already had that set up, so it doesn't take as long. Hope you have your water and your snacks by your side. I need some applesauce. After this, I need to go to the library and get some books into the bookstore and buy some books. Hello, Jennifer Jones. Welcome in, Rashida. Princess Bola, I want you to reset.
Yeah, I think she's stuck now.
Reset, everyone, and rehydrate. Get hydrated. So let's take a water break. I know some of you have been working. Take a water break. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do. Should you always scope on your business or throw some general stuff in there? What would you say, Dr. Finch?
I throw general stuff in. I think that makes me well-rounded. I don't talk about my business all the time, so why should I talk about my business all the time on Scope? They want to know me. They don't want to know, just my business. Yeah, I'm going to give them business tips. Yeah, I'm going to give them motivational tips. But every once in a while, I got, like one day, I had a Scope on trolls. Yes. So.
Did they come in?
Oh, yeah, they came in, and and I was talking about how to get rid of them and delete them. So I have a wonderful scope on how to delete the trolls and what to look for when you have a troll in your and of course Scope troll trains. I get troll trains a lot. So how to fight the troll trains and all of that. So yes, put it out there.
What do I say? Of course you want to be aligned with your brand, but you're human. Let people know that you're a human being and not a robot. Let them enjoy some of your life. All of the others, the great scopers, they do life scopes too. Even if, sometimes if they have the kids in the background, they're at the Periscope Summit enjoying themselves. you can have a life scope too. So enjoy life, and yeah, definitely stay along with your brand, but do some other scopes too.
Sorry, I want to chime in on that.
Let us know, TMD.
Show both sides of you. A lot of times, I think it's kind of sort of the same way as we do in church. We don't talk about the bad stuff. And when you give a well-rounded view of you, then that can help somebody else that's going through something. So you'll know, dude, man, my sales was down this week, and this is what I did. So if we always only talk about the good or only talk about the business, then we don't know how that balance. And especially if we're an entrepreneur, we have to know about that balance. How do we balance real life against our entrepreneur life? And so if you talk about all of that good stuff or all of that stuff, then you're helping somebody else with a point that they probably need. You're not the only one going through it. We all need help with that stuff.
I agree. This week has been extremely unproductive. And when I'm not productive, that means I was not profitable, right? So that's why we have this brand planning session. It really was to kick me in the butt because I've just been a mixture of sick and just exhausted, I guess. So I needed to revamp myself and get excited and motivated about launching my branding program because I've been off. I think ever since the Periscope Summit and going back to school, I'm like, I don't want to do anything. But guess what? As an entrepreneur, you have no other choice right now as you're building your brand.
I'm out again.
Thank you so much, TMD. I'm looking at the things and I'm just looking at who I need to really connect with. I want to send Danielle a thank you email for that lovely article. I have PJ's information. I should send PJ an email. I've already emailed April. So I need to send out two emails, but I need to find the rest. But at least, how do you stay motivated when you lose momentum? I find someone who's going to kick me in the butt. I had a phone call with my brother last night. He's in Jordan, so it was like 9 a.m. for him, and it was 1 something for me. You ain't got no other choice. You got to kick your butt. So he's in Jordan. He's going to stay there maybe for a couple of more months, and then he'll come home and try to help me with my business. And I exercised today. I did some yoga. Hello, David. Where are you coming in from? Hello? Where can you hear us? I can hear you. It happens. It's strange. How do you stay motivated? You stay motivated by having someone else kick you in the butt and understanding that your goals are too important for you not to accomplish them. Your family depends on it. Your future children, your current children depend on it. It's important. And I love all the tweets and the emails that I've received. Thank you so much. Of course, I have not been able to respond to them, but I love them. Thank you so much. You're moving in your purpose, and you got to stay focused. I'm eating some peanuts. It's not just about you. And every time I get on Periscope, I get motivated. You can listen to some motivational music. Gospel music motivates me a lot. Listening to other people who have had a struggle and watching them overcome. Yep. Exactly. And then you got to get around people who are energetic and get away from those energy drainers. If they're draining your energy, they're making you exhausted, then you got to get away from them. The question that Princess Bola has, how do I adjust my settings? The only thing you can, make sure you're using a Chrome browser for this platform and refreshing. We can put the help desk in here. We need to contact somebody.
Yeah. Now I'm on Firefox and mine is working okay.
Look at the 5 people that you are closest to. Who are your Fab 5? Who are the last 5 people you called? I don't know. I called just 2 people. My mother. And then the list just goes down from there. I spoke to my line sister. I spoke to clients. That was my last 5. Right. It would have been, if this was last week, it would have been Dr. Finch. And it probably would have been Amber.
Yeah, we stayed on the phone.
I was like, where are you, Dr. Finch? What's going on? Exactly. You want to be around people who speak life into you. A lot of us are around people who do not want to speak life into us. They just want to cause us drama. And we don't have time for that. Mm-mm-mm. Or leeches.
Leeches.
And
Oh
part
my
of it is
God.
just be yourself. Man, I was going to tell a story. All right, let me actually be productive too. I'm going to get a notepad out and I'm going to type. Thank you. The sound's going out. Let's see. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay, let's see. We're having some people going out. Periscope is bringing me too many new clients. You're swamped? That's a good problem.
Can you hear me, Sade?
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Wow, that took forever. Goodness. Well, I am trying to embark on doing some relationship coaching, and I'm just trying to stay focused, but I haven't come up with like a strategy and all of that. So that's my goal. But I've kind of started through WordPress site, but I go with I guess like Dr. Finch said, a transformational statement of building better relationships one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I've kind of been using. And then I just have to work on encompassing everything to get the details. And I guess that's kind of like, where do you start in that aspect?
As a relationship coach, your content right now is extremely important. February is right around the corner. You got to get some stuff done in these next couple of days, because any clients that I have that do relationship work, when are people going to be talking about it? From February 1st to about February 16th. Yeah. That's the opportunity for you to get the most content created. Well, the most content should be out by you. That is a time that we're going to be talking about relationships. That's going to be a time that we're going to be focused on relationships. That is a time for you that's going to be your profitability time. Looking for opportunities to do telesummits, speaking engagements, blabs about relationships, because that's what everybody's going to be on their mind. So while everyone's thinking about your topic, you really got to make sure whatever you come out with on January 31st has to be hot. So so that's the main thing I would say as far as where my mind would be about content. I know what people are thinking about. I know what they're going to be talking about. I know they're going to go to the store and see all the Valentine's Day stuff, and they're going to really, really want me. They're going to really, really be looking for that kind of information. The people who are in love are going to be happy, and the people who are not in relationships, some of them are going to be a little salty. They're going to be complaining and the Grinch who stole Valentine's Day. So if I know that that is the mentality, especially if that's your target audience, then I want to speak to those people. So I wouldn't do a whole bunch of things, but I would think about, what do I need to do to stand out in this time period to really be useful to my target audience? So who is your audience first?
My target audience, I guess, is not more so like building love. It's just building relationships, period. How do you build a relationship at work? How do you build a relationship with friends? How do you begin to meet people and build relationships type thing?
Who
something that's so simple, people.
Who are you, even if you're talking about relationships, who are you talking about? So my mind automatically went to romantic relationships. So who is your audience? Who do you want to help? Who can you best help build relationships?
Who can
I know it's relationships in general, but I'm trying to get you guys to get focused on a particular thing, because that's where your money is. That's when you get focused. If you can say, I'm a relationship expert, I'm a communication expert, I can help people build relationships at work between a manager and, the people that work for the manager, or the C-suite executives and the managers and the supervisors. So you really, mother-daughter relationships, you really want to be focused on which group you help build relationships.
So I guess a good start for me would be building marriages. Okay. Basically being someone that's been married for 20 years. I've kind of pitched out and put like on Facebook, I've started a building marriages site, and I've been getting some good feedback there. I've been asked to speak on a relationship summit panel in March. So I guess that would be my target audience, how to build marriages.
Awesome. So what are we going to be talking about in February? Let's think of like 3 blogs.
I don't get.
So what is some of the content that you're going to be creating around this?
Oh man, oh my goodness, that's kind of.
Let's brainstorm. You got 38 people in the room. Let's brainstorm.
I don't know.
For all the married ladies and gents in the room, and for the people who are not married, what are some of the topics that you would like to hear about in February about building strong marriages? Communicating with your spouse, talking about the 5 love languages, finances, not spending too much money for Valentine's Day, how to show your love on a dime, enhancing and spicing up the bedroom. All right, Passion by Nadine. I see somebody's working their business in this conversation. So Nadine, I want to see a blog post about that. And talking about your products that you have. She has passion products, not to show love, but just in the month of February. Exactly. Extending love beyond Valentine's Day.
Right.
Building businesses with your significant other. If you're in business together, how do you balance it? If one person is the entrepreneur and the other person is the workpreneur, how do you balance that? Not going broke on gifts. Nakisha Dreyer, I think that's one of yours. So now everyone who was supposed to create content, some of you have indirectly created content for yourself and your businesses. You see how we did that on the sneak tip? Some of you have created blog ideas, Periscope topics, Instagram posts.
Oh, thanks, Devon.
On the low. So yes, not if you are in the financial realm, not going broke to show your love during Valentine's Day. If you're in the romance realm, how you can spice up your marriage. Relationships, how can you do that? Mine for Valentine's Day is how can you attract more clients? Boom. This can work for everyone. Attract the clients that you love. This is a season of love, attraction. So my topic for Valentine's Day is going to be attracting the clients that you love, that love you too. Ongoing communication, compassion, compromise.
Now, I did have one, and maybe some of the married people, anybody could tell me, how about rebuilding trust?
Rebuilding trust. Love through the years. How do you celebrate your first anniversary versus your 5th and your 10th? All of these things. So now everyone has like some new content. And I love the coaching that's going on with the Resume Workshop in the chat box, and I'll talk about that in a second. Long distance love.
I'm jumping out. Thanks.
Love the rebuilding and trust. So I want to talk about Resume Workshop, who's in the section, who's on scope. She's having a good problem, ladies and gents. When you scope and people love what you scope about, you do find clients. People will be knocking the doors down to work with you. I've heard of so many coaches say, I have too many clients because of Periscope. I cannot take any more clients because of Periscope. That is a good problem. What do you do if you have too many clients? If you have too many clients, there are 2 problems that you probably have. Number 1, you got to know the word wait list. Wait list. You have to know that word. You say, I cannot take anyone else right now, but I would love to work with you. Sign up for my wait list, and I would love to work with you later. Yes. Number 2, David already has it. Your prices are too low. If you're attracting too many people, that means they're like, oh, this is a good deal. You know, like the milk at Walmart, they're like, oh, we're taking all the milk. We're taking all the bread. We're taking all the wipes. We're taking everything. Why? Because it's a commodity and the price is too low. You may have to increase your prices if everybody is coming. Everyone's coming. They're taking the bread. They're taking the milk. They're taking all the toilet paper. Prices are too low. You may have to increase it again. Like I know my branding bootcamp is $597. I know it's too low. When it comes out again, it's going to be $997. And when that comes out again, it's going to be $1,400. You have to increase your prices. The marketplace requires it. and your price and your income goals require it. If you want to increase and expand your business, also, if it is becoming too overwhelming, I heard some people say outsource some of your work. Your systems, you have to have better systems in place. You can't scope no more right now. Well, that's a good problem to have. That's a great problem to have. Too many people want me, so now they can't have me. Listen, we know people want things they can't have. Think about every time you go, if you are in a new city and you're looking at 2 different restaurants. If one restaurant is empty, there's nobody there, and there's another restaurant that's full and packed, you're more than likely going to go to the full restaurant because you see people, and for you, that's social proof that people actually want this. People want what other people have. Think about it. Talking about relationships, people don't want you when you're single, but if they think you got a boyfriend or a boo, they all trying to come to you. They don't want you when you're single. They want you when you're with someone else. So there's something about having other people around and having a lot of clients, you attract more clients. So I would say have a wait list, build up your wait list, and then when you want to relaunch, you can relaunch just to your wait list. That can be a silent launch just to the people on the wait list. You say, I have availability and I'm open now. And if they're not available, you go to someone else. But the word of the day is wait list. Let's see if it's working now for Princess Bola. Yes, it's working. I can hear you.
Oh, it is working.
Raise the roof.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I finally figured it out.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm new to Blab, and I just finished viewing another show, and then I saw yours about branding and all that good stuff, and it looks like you know what you're talking about.
Sometimes.
So, but I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. I don't know whether this is the only platform that you use in terms of your live streaming, and whether you are familiar with Periscope.
I am the Periscope pusher. I'm a Blab addict. I love all platforms. Now I'm on Meavy. I do webinars. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Just
about. But don't you find that is kind of difficult then for your followers to really kind of locate you to one platform? Because I use Periscope. I've been using Periscope for like a month or 2 now, and my followers are kind of just getting used to the platform. You know, many of them are not technologically savvy yet with all this social media. So it's a very niche community that I'm really, a niche market that I'm really introducing all this idea of, you know, streaming and things like that too. Many of them view online and they get to download the app and they're still trying to figure it out. And so, but I like the idea of the interaction, the visual interaction on Blab, where I can jump in like I just did and you can see me and I can bring in other speakers. So I like that about Blab, but I'm thinking, you know, how do they compare? And isn't it confusing for you to be on so many platforms?
For me as a brand strategist, digital marketer, someone who is a social media influencer, no. For my clients, yes, I would never tell them to be on as many platforms as I am on. But the thing is, there's different clientele and fan bases on different platforms. So for me, my main base is really Facebook. Facebook has the biggest audience. Over 1 billion people are using that platform. My most responsive and engaging base is on Periscope. So I spend a lot of time on Periscope. I spend a lot of time on Facebook. There are great people doing things on Twitter. I don't care about Twitter. The only reason I really focus on Twitter, I don't focus on it, but the only reason I'm on Twitter is because of Periscope and Blab. That's why I do Twitter. Instagram is a more of a visual platform. And because I am a brand strategist, the visual aesthetics are important to me. So having a visual brand is important to my business. And I like live streaming. As someone who wants to do more live streaming and be a stream influencer, I have to check out all the different platforms. For me, Blab is just a great conversational app. It's a great platform for me to connect with other influencers. I don't really monetize this platform. I could, I just don't try. This for me is just really for me to connect and talk to people. That's why I love this platform.
So your two main platforms. Have you started using the live stream on Facebook yet?
I do Facebook Live. I did one this morning. I do that periodically, but I try to Periscope every day. I blab at least once a week. I'll try Mevi and Facebook Live sporadically, but I'm really consistent on Facebook and Periscope, and everything else is just in between.
Got you.
But
and
the
so
thing is,
I beg your pardon? Sorry, go ahead.
Teaching your audience. So you want to, depending on the age range of your audience and their technologically savviness, you may need to train your audience about the platform. I've been on Periscope and Blab since the summer. So I knew it was a new platform. When I was on Periscope, there were 4 million people. Now there's 25 million people. So you have to train your audience. You say,
exactly.
Hey, I'm going to this platform. This is how you use it. This is how you download it. And this is what we're going to do on it. So you have to teach them what you want them to know about the platform if that's what you're going to be using for your business. But if your audience is not there, you don't have to be on it.
Yes, but I want to be on some live streaming audience, a lot live streaming platform. And I've opted for Periscope. And now they're getting the hang of it. I don't want to introduce them to a new one. I don't want to introduce them to Blab or, but I'm trying to also find a way of monetizing that to pick up new clientele, to expand my
for Periscope.
Yeah.
So I do have a Periscope class that is $97. It'll teach you how to build your brand and monetize your Periscope in 30 days or less. Plenty of people have utilized my Periscope tips, tools, and tricks and made money on the platform just listening to me scope. So I can provide that platform, that resource for you. I do have some complimentary Periscope resources that I can also provide for you. A Periscope brand building, I think I have, bit.ly/brand on scope. So I have some free things on Periscope, but I also have a course that I do sell. So you can have access to that course. It's currently $97. Where is it? And I will be updating it very shortly. And you can have the upgrade for free. It'll be a complimentary upgrade. So I can give you that link because it will take me like a long time to talk about that. It's totally possible. Yeah. It's totally possible. People do it every single day on the platform. And you can definitely have access to that too.
Okay, yeah. That resource with me. How often do you scope? How often? Daily?
Every day. I have the same name on Periscope.
And you scope every day?
I scope just about every day, unless I'm really exhausted. I may take a day or two off, but just about every day. There it is.
And so that's what you would recommend? Just share one or two that has helped you to grow and monetize on Periscope. Just one
scope every day. Scope every day. Take people off of the platform and tell them, hey, I have a paid offering and I would love for you to purchase it. Scope consistently, build your audience, and do a call to action. Those are the main things. You have to tell people that you have a paid opportunity to work with them. Just like we did with you. You said you saw me, you heard things that I was doing, and I said, well, I have a class that will help you build your brand on Periscope. Here is the link to the class. And you can have it for $97, giving people the opportunity to work with you for compensation.
That's the key. I got you.
Well, and make sure you're following me on Periscope, Princess Bola, so I can shout you out.
Yes. And share that with me. Share your Twitter handle or your handle on Periscope.
They're all the same.
One final question. Recently had a YouTube. Are you on YouTube at all?
I do have a YouTube account. I make videos, but not really. It's not my main focus.
Okay. So I guess you wouldn't know. But then, with YouTube, I recently have I had a video of mine go viral on YouTube with about 30,000 views. And
Awesome.
thank you. And so I've been getting a lot of prospects. My opt-in on my website has increased, and at least 1 or 2 people signed up from there for my masterclass that I have coming up. But my main audience, don't you find that scoping every day doesn't actually drive your because I feel like I was scoping throughout December today, and then I have a paid class coming up, and there are not as many people signing up for that because I feel like I already gave out so much free content that I guess they don't feel a need to sign up.
That can be the case, but there are people giving tons and tons of free content, and people are still signing up and selling out on their programs, products, and services. The goal is you want to give as much value as possible. You want to give as much value as possible. You have plenty of people signing up all the time. There are people,
Yeah,
they put some
how do I convert them into sales? How do I drive them? Maybe my call to action isn't strong enough. Maybe at that time I didn't have a strong enough call to action.
That could be the case. What you may need to do is, what I would suggest that you do is watch yourself, watch your scopes, watch your scopes, and watch your call to action, and look at the level of engagement when you do your call to action. At that time, you can also do some scope analytics to see if it's the title, to see how many people were in there. The first time that I did a pitch on Periscope, nobody purchased. Nobody purchased the first day. The second day I did it, people did. It just you may not be pitching enough. You may not be seeding enough, or you may not be expressing what the value is of your program, product, or service.
Of your scope. How long are they?
It depends. I've heard 30 to 45 minutes for business scopes, but a lot of my scopes go over an hour. I can't help myself.
And do you have an engaged audience?
I believe I do. I have over 3,000 followers, like something million hearts at this point. I believe they're pretty engaged. I hope they are. I hope you guys are engaged.
But how many of those are you converting? How are you tracking your conversion to see how many of them are actually purchasing and buying?
Well, right now I have not been really selling. I've done some classes. The only thing I'm focusing on is I did what did I do? I had a 90-day virtual branding class, and that was an $8,000 launch, almost primarily just from Periscope. That was $8,000 directly from Periscope people. December, I did a Create Your Digital Class Masterclass. I made about $1,000 in 15 minutes on Periscope. I shut down in December because I'm also a doctoral student, so I really wasn't focused on selling in December. And I haven't
so you launch some of your products or your programs, you sell them on Periscope.
Yes.
And you get them to sign up at your website. You drive them, you talk about the program, and then you sign them up on there.
I don't necessarily sign them up on Periscope. I make it an easy process for them to get from Periscope to signing. But my focus right now is, hello, Trulia. My focus right now is building my mailing list. This week, I have like 300 new subscribers on my mailing list. My goal is to have at least 500 new subscribers while I'm launching my new product. So that is my goal. Yes. Okay. So we're doing a lot of coaching right now, and everyone's like, we can have a 15-minute consultation and we can chat some more. My consultations always go over, but I do have, I used to do Periscope strategy sessions. We can figure out a price for that, and we can definitely do that. We can do a Periscope strategy session where we focus only on your Periscope strategy. And if you need me to watch your scopes and see, okay, that's what you're saying wrong, that's why people are not converting. And it might be the numbers. You got to know your numbers in order to know how well you can convert. The likelihood of conversion. Just like with mailing lists, you got to know your numbers in order to know the likelihood of conversion. Hire Sade as a coach. She's the best. Thank you, Gold Digger TV. So we can have that conversation. Anyone can come on that conversation. It's bit.ly because my calendar will be open next week. bit.ly/chat with Sade. bit.ly/chat with Sade or Shade. And we can definitely have that conversation because your Periscope strategy is really specific to you. At this point, I'm not sure what you do on Periscope, so I can't really tell you what to do. Yeah, content on fleek. You give it out. Because the thing is, people will still hire you to help you with accountability. Yes, they are free. That is the link to my calendar. If you get on my calendar, we'll be chatting next week.
I see those links. I'm already following your blog, so I will. I see the links, and great. So, well, this is good anyway. At least I ran into you, and so this is
awesome. So I have a question. Thank you so much, Princess Bola. That was awesome. Miss Tony Ryan, you can cross it out. If you've completed something on the doc while we've been chatting and connecting and networking, cross it off because we want to know that you completed it. And let us know. You can be like a hashtag complete. Let us know that you've completed your task for today. Can you put the link in the okay, I'll put the link in for the document back. And then we'll have resume workshop. So tell us about your good stress. That's good stress that you have going on.
Yeah,
good problems.
It is a good problem to have. The reason that I think I'm having that problem is because I started Periscoping kind of with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was very, very scared to do it. Still am, but I'm actually doing it. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been pretty consistent, and the clients are just coming in from everywhere. They really are coming in from everywhere. So it is a beautiful problem to have, but I'm swamped because I work full time at a university. So I didn't think of a wait list, but I now need a wait list. I really need a wait list. And I need help.
Landing page with a wait list. You say get on the wait list. You just give them the link. They can't get on your calendar. You give them a link to the wait list, and it creates a mailing list of people who are on your wait list. When you are ready to take clients, then you go on that wait list. Then you send them an email, say, my calendar's open. I'm ready to take new clients, and this is what it is. And then you have to incrementally increase your rates because it's gonna so you will be less stressed.
Yeah, because right now I'm stressed, but should I not do any more scopes because I have too many, and every single time I do them, I get more. When I did a scope on my business card that you had, and I'll show my business card briefly here because I'm here.
Yes, I love that business card.
And on the inside is my resume, and on the back are some of the services that I offer. And then my license plate on my car reads one resume. And on my side car doors, this is what's on the side car door, my door magnets. So I pick up clients kind of basically wherever I go. So it's like.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Hey, I'm David. David Goki here. I just got back from a 30-day road trip. So is it Sade? Sade, not Shade. All right, perfect. So I can introduce myself later, but I have a question for you. Are you doing webinars? Are you doing training? Do you have like a training program for resumes, or is it one-on-one consultation?
Right now it's one-on-one consultations, but I just created my first.
I'll tell you this.
I just created my first series of webinars on how to negotiate salaries. So it's an 8-part.
Perfect.
Yes. So I do have a lot of content to put together already for the webinar. It's just not enough time.
Right on. So earlier, I'm the one who said you're not charging enough and you're not saying no to your one-on-one consultation. Your one-on-one consultation has to be your premium service. I'm talking like $400 an hour, $500 an hour. And then what you do is then you have no, seriously, if someone wants a job that's going to get them 50, 60, 100K, 200K a year, $500 is definitely worth it. But secondly, you have to put a training program together, even if it's entry level, like I have 2 videos and watch these, and I got an ebook to go along with it. And that's $197. So now what you do is you take this massive funnel that you have. All these people are coming in. They're like, Tracy, we want to talk to you. We love you. Hey, you know what? I have private one-on-one consultation, but check out this training program I put together just for you. And if you sign up now, I'll give you a bonus 15-minute consultation to give you a preview of what a whole hour looks like.
Mhm.
They love you for that. Don't stop scoping either.
Ooh, don't stop
Don't stop
scoping.
the daily
And
scope.
what did he say?
Here's my
He's saying
recommendation.
it. What is this called? What does Sade call these? Digital products? Hello. You can call
Yeah,
yourself
absolutely.
your digital product. And I know she has an
Yeah.
ebook and some digital trainings and things.
Yeah.
Give those to them. You can say, in the meantime, do this. Woo! That was like a real marketer, David.
Yeah.
You got to tell us more about you.
And on the scopes, let me tell you this. So Sade does these hour scopes. Her audience is super engaged. So the chat probably blows up. I would say this. Have a topic for your daily scope. Keep it related to resume and career building. And then secondly, keep it 5 to 7 minutes. Keep it good. Give tons of value and say, look, there's a lot more where this came from. You can get on my calendar for my 15-minute free consults. Can hook you up with an hour. If you're really serious about your career and you want a job right now, go check out my training platform, right? Because you have an awesome problem and a lot of people don't have that problem, but you're putting yourself out in the market. Now you got to create a system, a process that says, all right, let me put you into a couple buckets here. I got my private consult. That's my most valuable time because it's one-on-one. I only get to talk to you. Then I got my webinars. You're going to spend some time on some webinars trying to convert people into your training program. And then you have your 15-minute consults, which are trying to get them into both, right? On that 15-minute consult, you can say, look, I don't know if you have 200 or if you have $500 an hour to throw down, but I do have this awesome training. We have like 3 ebooks and 15 videos. And if you can't afford that, come to my daily scopes. Write a comment and I'll answer any question you want on my daily scope. That right there is going to be clutch.
Okay.
Woo. David sounds like a systems guy, systems and a funnels guy.
Now here's the thing, Tracy, because what I heard you saying before he started was we were like, okay, waiting list. And you said, but I'm constantly.
Oh, Tim, you're going out.
Can't hear her. Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear?
Okay, now we can hear you.
Okay, I might have been covering it up. So we were saying waiting list, and you were like, okay, but I'm still constantly getting people. So what I need you to make sure that you absorb is make sure that those suggestions that he just gave you, do them. Yes, absolutely. Up your price. Yes, all that great, wonderful stuff that he just said, because even with the waiting list, he was like, but it'll work. And in the shifting of change is difficult. And so even in a little bit, you're going to have, not necessarily in a little bit, but it will take a little bit for you to shift your mindset too. So just kind of roll with the growing pains and don't be scared of it. Go ahead and put it in order because it'll make your life easier while you're being even more profitable.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Thank you everyone for your comments. I didn't see them all, but I will go back and watch and listen and comment.
So I need to know more about David in these systems because I'm trying to get better with funnels. And so that's what it is. When you're at a point, if your systems are breaking down because you're scaling, she's scaling. So the systems are breaking down. So you need better systems. That's where you are right now. But that's a good problem. Congratulations, Tracy. Please say waitlist to them. Please increase the prices and let them know they can have your services later. And then also add that digital product so that while they're waiting, they still have a service that they can benefit from. David, I need to know. Tell us who you are. You came in here, you wowed us. Now we're like, who is this David guy? We want to follow him. We want to DM him. Let us know, David. Please let us know who you are.
Yeah. So I am a young kid who lives in Seattle, Washington, moved out here to be a technical consultant. And I'm thinking about how I want to brand myself in the future. And so I jumped on this. I saw the reach. You guys have probably been going for a while. I heard earlier you guys like, hey, take a water break, get up, stretch. And I had to jump in and just give a little bit of value. So I don't know if Tracy's still on the phone, but if she is, feel free to reach out to me. I'm not a life coach. I don't charge for my time, but I would love to bounce a couple ideas off of you for a little bit. I know, not yet, but I like what Tracy's doing because I actually have a website idea for people who want to build their career, but they also want to start a side hustle, and then they want to convert that hustle into their main gig. So Tracy, for you and for you only, I will give you a little bit of my time. Just DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open. And I would actually recommend you do that too, Sade, is on Twitter, you can go to accounts and settings and open up your DM for anyone to DM you, even if they aren't following you.
You know, I don't know Twitter, so I need to do that.
Yeah, because I tried to DM you and we're not following each other. And so that means like that's a lost conversion. I could certainly tweet out to you, but a DM is like 10,000 characters.
It's open now. They've opened it up. You don't have to crap. Now I got to figure this out. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's on my list. It's happening now.
Yeah.
David, I don't know who you are, where you came from, but we definitely need to stay connected because there's.
For sure. I already followed you. I already added you to my list on Blab. And actually, this will make you feel good. I turned on mobile notifications for your tweets because I want to watch
you to watch them, and I want you to start scoping. Tam D said you're not scoping enough.
I'm not scoping at all.
David, we see potential. I see a lot of potential in whatever is going on. Yeah. Listen, this is what we make happen. David, I want you to start scoping. You are a genius. You have a lot of talent. I see a future in digital marketing in the online space. The things that you're saying are right on point. And you got the confidence. Go with it. Go with it. Next year, we can be talking to David. He's going to be the new Blab millionaire on the block. He's going to rock scope.
Maybe. So here's the question I have for you, Sade, like a kind of a selfish question. So I have shiny object syndrome, right? So I have a full-time job, a consulting gig, and actually it's a pretty good setup because it's pretty flexible. I manage teams of developers. I pretty much set my own schedule, but I make my clients happy and I make my company a lot of money. But my company, meaning the company I work for. But for me, I'm struggling with what is that one thing I latch onto and become an expert in. So when they think X, they think David, right? Because as a personal branding person and expert yourself, which, by the way, I have so much to learn, and I've learned so much already from you, Sade. Definitely appreciate
special.
The value you're giving, but how do I find that focus, and how do I find that one thing that like I'm really great at, like I'm in the top 5% of, and I can really give tons of value?
Number one, I'm gonna say, choose what do you like. Write a list of all the things that you like. Also, ask your friends, what do they say you're awesome at? What do they say you're awesome at? The ideas that you just gave out about the strategy, even the Twitter, that little tweak in my Twitter could be costing me conversions. Those kinds of things you may think are like not a big deal are huge to people. I didn't even know that 5 minutes ago before you said that. I want mind mapping. So you need to get a piece of paper out like right now. Write down, whether it's a Google Doc or a piece of paper, write down everything that you are absolutely exceptional in. Then I want you to write what is it called? A T-chart. Teachers, T-chart. You write down what you're good in and what other people say you're good in. Or maybe we need to make a Venn diagram. No, we can keep it a T-chart. Write what you're doing well.
Yeah, and as you were saying, what's common, right? What do I think I'm good at?
What do other people say that you're good at? Yeah. Your family, your friends, your Fab Five will tell you all the things that they think you're awesome in. So you need to write those things down. And then maybe at the bottom, what is going to make you money? It's a lot of things that I like doing that may not make me money. So what you love doing, what people say you're really good at, and what is going to make you money. Narrow that down to 3 things. Narrow it down to 3, and then make a decision on which one you want to roll out in the online space. I'll give you an example. Gary Vaynerchuk. He was a wine expert. Wine expert, people. Gary
I watch him. I love Gary. I love Gary.
Wine Library. He got famous for
Wine Library,
a wine expert because he did so well with wine. People wanted to know how he did in business. Kimbra Luna. Kimbra's claim to fame was vegan. She had a vegan blog. And people said, well, how did you build up your blog? How did you build up your blog? So the business piece came a little bit later. They build up their name and fan base in one place. Shalene Johnson is Beachbody Fitness, but now she talks about business and Instagram and things like that. So I want you to think about one thing that you're extremely good at based off of this list once you do your brain dump, and then narrow it down from there. You can always expand. I use the analogy of Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle is a singer. Her pies went viral later. She's a singer, and then she expanded to do food and macaroni and cheese and sweet potato pies. But focus on one thing, and you can always expand later. What do you want to be known for in this marketplace? What do you want to be an expert in? What is the thing you can talk about in Periscope forever?
Yeah,
That's what I want you to work on, David. That's your homework. You can add that to the Google Doc. Your goal for this weekend is to do your brain dump. Create your brain dump and think about it. It sounds like you might be a systems guy. That's what we're looking at. Systems and funnels.
Yeah, so what I do at work is I cut the fat, and I basically make processes more efficient. And like basically I cost cut, and then once I get down to the lean, then I start scaling and automating, right? Because you don't want to automate a really fatty, like complex process. You want it to be lean. And then once you're like, okay, now that I know I need to eat healthy and I need to work out 3 times a day, let's put in a system that makes it so I can do that every week. But to go back on your Gary Vee reference. So one thing that Gary Vee did is that he proved himself in wine, right? He came, I'm fixing my lighting here. He came back and said, all right, hey, I made it big in wine. So now I'm a validated expert, right? I have proof. I talked to a couple of my friends and mentors, and I'm getting a lot of great discussion happening. But one of my close friends said, David, you never built $1 million business and sold it, right? You don't have that, notch under your belt. So what are your thoughts on not having that experience, but still having some of the wisdom and the ideas and the advice that can help?
I wrote a book. It's a short 19-page book called You Are Enough, the Branding Guide to Accelerating Your Expertise. In the online market space, you can do it very quickly. You've already proven that you are an expert. Even if you have not built $1 million business, you've probably helped your company as a consultant make millions. You can lean on your work experience, your educational experience, and talk about how that's transferable into this realm. My background is in education. I was a teacher. I trained teachers overseas. I worked with students. And then I went into this branding business space, and I felt inadequate. I said, I never built a business. How do I know this? I realized since the age of 12, I've been working on political campaigns. I worked on political campaigns, image, branding, knocking on doors, promoting yourself. So it made sense to me, finally, why I liked branding so much. Because I used to, at 12 years old, even before I could vote, I was always working on political campaigns. Even now, I'm working on maybe a campaign. Not a political, well, it is political, but it's not like a huge thing. So that's just something I love to do. I did it in high school, middle school, college. Now it's become a business. So there are skills that you've already acquired that you don't think are a big deal, that people are willing to pay you a lot of money for. And there's always room to grow and learn.
Yeah, so I don't want to make this the David Goki show, and I'd love to help other people. But I have one last question
for you. I'm looking forward to it on Periscope. I'm looking forward to it on Blab. I'm looking forward to it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on Periscope.
So David, you sign up for this consultation.
Yeah,
so
I'm on all those platforms.
I really want to chat with you. We definitely should probably connect with our pal Frank Salas too, and see if he has some advice for you also. No problem.
Yeah, I have one last question, which other people will actually probably appreciate the answer to. So, how do you become a
what we're doing right now?
Business branding expert?
Create content around your expertise. That's why everyone on here is creating content. Connect and collaborate with other influencers. That's why everyone is on here. 40 people in the room that you can connect with. Nikita B said, you would have had clients in here if you said you weren't right, if you said you didn't do anything right now. So connecting with influencers online, creating content and collaborating with influencers. So through this collaboration, you have already positioned yourself as an expert. We're just waiting for you to launch something. Because now you have people following you.
Yeah, I'll help people scale and talk about
that. There's plenty of people, and I want you to follow other influencers who talk about systems and scaling, because that's important. Because that's where I need to go. I need somebody who knows really how to do that. System scaling and funnels, because that's the next step that I want to go my business to go into. How did you get on?
Yeah, but I'm definitely not a funnel expert, right?
You can learn funnels if that's something that you want to add. I had before I felt comfortable enough to call myself a branding expert. My coach is a branding expert. I worked with her for over a year. So now I feel comfortable. Then I wrote a book about it. Then I've been quoted in Black Enterprise magazine. And now there was a recent Hello Beautiful article and some other articles on other platforms. Now I feel kind of confident. So create the content. It can be your opinion. All this stuff is just my opinion, but sometimes it actually works out. Create the content to validate what you believe and see if it works. Trial and error. If you never try, we'll never know. And you're already consulting and you're already working with people. What are the things that you're doing at your job that are working, that can work for people in the online space? I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
You decide when you are
awesome. Well, we'll connect Sade for sure. I'll stay on and help other people. Yeah, I think part of it is like when people come and say they're an expert, I always ask the question, prove it to me. And so part of me is saying, I know that I'm good in certain areas. I know I also have a lot to learn. And I also am confident and enjoy helping others. So when you combine all those together, like I just haven't put together the content in a specific area, right? So now it might be coming together for you because I have lots of little things I can help people with.
You have an expertise.
I have lots of passion. So
you don't
I think
like
I need to figure that out first.
But you definitely have an expertise. We can all hear it.
Can I say something?
Yes.
To pick, right? So I'm definitely going to do that Venn diagram. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your help. I'll open up the seat and jump off, and then if it opens up later, I'll jump back in, but I'll definitely be listening. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate all the love.
I just want to introduce myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I jumped on earlier and I was kind of like super excited. Actually, I'm glad first time in the talk. Okay, but I just want to say I am Glendora Divine. I have a professional counseling agency down. So
you're going in and out. I want to make sure. Can you say it again? Let's see if we can truly in there.
Okay,
I got videos to play.
My name is Glendora Divine. I have a licensed professional counselor, and I have a practice in Donna, Georgia. So I claim ACL, and I really just want to come on and say hi. I really use a lot of this information to try and better my practice, my business. It's been going on since 2007. So, but using social media and listening to you all, it really does. I didn't used to want to brand myself. I just wanted to brand the business. The reality is, I am the business. I had to learn that and come to terms with that. So I'm revamping my whole website, and we're trying to launch probably this spring to have these online products and do that. I'm serious about basically helping people and trying to help them have a better, stable life. So we talked earlier about the one-liners and your elevator pitch and how it is kind of difficult to take your elevator pitch and turn it into like a one-liner, something that you can tweak out. And I think what I did was really just own what I really want people to know about me and to know about themselves. And it's really, we have one life, so we have to keep it moving. And I just took that and I run with it. So, and I like all the interactions. When you guys are on here and you are on Periscope, one of the things that I did learn just by jumping on Periscope, when people are on Periscope and on here, interact with them. Just say hello. Just say how you doing. Add your comments to their comments. That is how you get a lot of activity back. That's how you get people to be interactive And you really should do it daily. Be consistent, because people start to look for you once you start to interact with them. I learned that too. So, Sade, you're awesome. Very proud that you
Thank you.
Princess. You're doing all of this. You put yourself out there, and you're showing other Black females how to be princess and queens, honey. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is awesome. And we have a Trulia in, and I know we have Princess Bola, but I'm going to let Trulia speak first, and then we can go back. Did you have a question?
Yeah. Am I on?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like someone just hit my issue. I didn't want to brand myself. I simply wanted to brand the company. And I actually wanted to hide behind the company because it's like, who am I to be this fabulous to do a company this big? And the business is flat, so I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do to get things rolling again. So I guess it's not a good thing to hide behind your business and not want people know who you are.
The reason I know what your business is, and I owe you some videos that I need to create. Right. You are the one who is building, marketing this business, and that's why people are gravitating toward it. We're gravitating towards you. You can hide behind your business as much as you want, but the people who are being attracted to what you're doing is because of you, because of the value that you provide, the years of experience that you have. We like you. Someone else could have presented this idea to us and we may not have paid attention, but you are all in what your business is about, the values of your business. You can tell people, I know we're talking in circles, so tell people what you do so they know, so that they can also support too.
Okay, well, first I'm a holistic nutritionist, and Sade, I think that's part of it because I am the holistic nutritionist. And although I have all this experience in coaching women in network marketing, etc., I'm thinking I can only come into the space talking about nutrition since that's my expertise, which is what makes me reluctant to really talk about women enlightened and economically empowered, which is my passion. It really, really is. It's like, come on, ladies, we have to get this together. But I need to move out of this space of trying to hide. So Women Enlightened and Economically Empowered is an online coaching program that not only helps women create their best life, but it also helps women earn income simultaneously so they can stop being broke. I'm tired of women being broke. And so I'm just stuck. I really am stuck here.
Why are you tired of them being broke? What got you to this point that you're so passionate about?
What got me to this point is every time I talk to someone about healthy eating, I can't afford it. It's too expensive. I don't have the money. And they're getting sicker and sicker and sicker. They're on all these drugs that they don't need to be on. And there's nutritional protocols that can get you off of diabetes, hypertension, MS, just about anything you're dealing with. There's a nutritional protocol for it, all natural. And people can't afford it. So because I believe in the power of network marketing to create wealth, I wanted to give women a way to get involved in a wealth building enterprise that wasn't expensive, but they could help reinvent themselves at the same time and discover their passion. So I want to help women create their best life. And that's our hashtag. I want to help women create their best life because this is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get a do-over. So let's just get this done. So I wanted to take away excuses for why you couldn't get involved, give you a platform that was easy to engage in at a price point that you could afford. But I didn't want people to know that it was me. I know that sounds crazy, and that could be something else that I have to deal with. Because I see myself as the holistic nutritionist. I've written the books. I've done the seminars. I've taught at the college. Nutrition. So I thought I would confuse my audience if I was the founder of Women Enlightened and Economically Empowered. So I've been reluctant to say that that's me. I've been hiding behind I'm just one of the coaches. So that's what I've been doing. I confess. It's true.
You cannot hide. The vision that you've been sharing with us, you can't hide. The reason why, and I knew that was the reason. I knew that was a part of the reason. Because when you said it, I was like, what is the reason why do you want women to be able to take care of themselves financially? Why? Because then we can buy better food for ourselves.
Yes.
We already live longer, so we need to be healthier to take care of everyone else. We need to be able to have
a roof over our heads and a roof over our children's heads.
Right.
And the way that we can do that is if women have the means to take care of themselves and take care of everyone else.
Right.
Because we know if the women are good in the society, everyone else is taken care of too.
That's right.
We know that.
Yes.
That is a huge why. That's powerful. There are plenty of people who are watching this who can get behind your why.
Okay.
That's why they need to know who you are.
Okay.
And you can tell them, and that's why with branding and the importance of storytelling. The reason why you decided to start this company is because of what you were seeing as a holistic nutritionist.
Yes.
You saw that people could not afford the food. You saw that, we live in food deserts.
Right.
You saw that the local candy store, but soda is 99 cents, but a bottle of water was $4 or $3.
Right.
You saw all of these things. And one of the ways that you wanted to solve that problem was through economic empowerment.
Yes, absolutely.
So you began to have a passion for that. You just have to take people on the journey of your story.
Okay.
And tell them why you do what you do.
Okay.
Somebody's in advertising. It's amazing how communication can't manage to grow food anymore. Yeah. Oh, communities can't grow food. That's a huge problem. I mean, you can even talk about Flint. That's water. That's a basic health issue.
Absolutely.
A health and nutrition issue. You can't have water. Really? So there are communities that are suffering from this that really need your help. They need the economic empowerment. They need the women's empowerment. And they need you to not be afraid to talk about it.
Okay. I guess I need to get on your calendar, huh? I need to get on your calendar because I'm having some challenges with it, and so I need to figure out how to get on your calendar.
bit.ly chat with Sade. You are oh my goodness, what you want to do is so amazing. Tell people what you want to do. She's not even telling us right now. Tell us your pitch. Share with us.
Well, I want to help women create their best life and combat child hunger. And I came to this point again. So, okay, I opened a network marketing company. There, I said it, right?
Thank you.
I spent all the money on the attorneys. I've spent all the money on the consults. My husband is still with me. I don't know why, because I'm spending all this money. But I just believe when people understand what's available to them in America, no one should be broke. I mean, foreigners are coming up here left and right and making a good living. And I'm tired of the excuses. We had a Black president for 7 years. I'm tired of the excuses. We have every tool we need in this country for us to change the statistics that Black women we get sick less, but we die earlier from diseases. Our children are underfed. This is just ridiculous. So yes, I do have a network marketing company. It's called Women Enlightened and Economically Empowered. The enlightenment side, which is where I met the lovely Sade, is about life coaching and business coaching that you can access for very affordable costs. So we can help you change your mindset, change your beliefs, get around some people who are really doing something in life and not just watching Scandal. And I'm sorry, folks who watch Scandal and Empire and all the other stuff. But we need to get women in a mindset of people who are really doing something other than just posting crap on social media. There's a lot of good stuff there, but it's wasting a lot of people's time. So my passion is to move people from a place of complacency so they can leave a legacy to their children's children. And we need to leave a healthy legacy and a wealthy legacy. And we can do that. We have all the tools we need. We just got to get people engaged. That's it.
Stevie, that's who you need to talk to also. Well, Stevie is the network marketing expert for the Midnight Millionaire Club.
Okay.
So Stevie loves MLMs. So this may be someone you definitely want to connect with. Yes, it is. You two definitely need to connect. Stevie loves it. And you got to be confident about it. I know MLM sounds like a dirty word sometimes.
Yes, it does. But this made me lots of money.
But you got to be confident.
Yeah, it made me lots of money.
You have to be like, your swag needs to be high when you're talking, especially you're not doing someone else's MLM. You have created this company. That's a distinguished difference. You created this company.
Yes.
Say that again. I created. Now I want to create. I'm thinking about it.
I have created. We are registered in all 50 states to do business. We are 100% legal. We're here. So yes.
And yes, that's the first thing. You've already done it.
I know.
And, she put the link in the chat box. She put the link in the chat box because your part of your job is going to be teaching people why your company is different.
Okay.
Because we know what that means, and it means different things to different people. So you have to go on a serious educational campaign to teach people how to or understand your company and why it's different.
Okay.
Just real quick, just super fast.
Wait, you went out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Hold on, just.
I feel like I just been outed.
Surprise! How does it feel?
Okay, so 2 seconds. Can you hear me? Am I back?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 seconds on branding yourself. What I was told, the reason why my current name is TMD Photography, I was told by a huge photographer in Virginia. Her name is Caitlin James. And what she said is that there's one reason why you use your name. And even me being TMD Photography, in the last couple of weeks, I've learned the reason why I need to brand TMD rather than TMD Photography. But the reason why she said your name, earlier I was New Vision Photography. How many productions and photographies out there already exist as New Vision? Rather I did a Z, rather I spelled it some crazy way. If I told you New Vision Productions and you Googled the wrong thing, your first impression would be of that other company, rather good, bad, or indifferent. There's not another Tamara Woods. I didn't use, well, there are other Tamara Woodses, but I didn't use my name because one day I want to get married and I don't want to have to go through all those changes of what do I do? Do I change my business name or not? So that's number one. People will be less likely to look up the wrong thing and find the wrong thing. It's more unique. You don't have to worry about all that good stuff. What I've learned recently is that my business is growing. And so currently I'm TMD Photography. As TMD Photography, when you meet TMD Photography, you automatically think pictures. What I'm learning is that there's more to me than just my Nikon. There's more information inside of me. There's more, I know more stuff. I can help more people than just photographers. So that's why I'm getting ready to figure out how I'm going to drop this photography. And you guys are going to start hearing more just about TMD. So yes, people will look at me and say, oh, that's TMD. She takes pictures. Yep, that's a part of me. Ooh, that's TMD. She does da-da-da-da. Yep, that's a part of me. So that's the reason why we need to brand ourselves rather than building the company. And so, yes, and keep in mind, you are that phenomenal person because, yes, you created this idea. Yes, you did the work. So, yes, although you're branding the company, brand them too as being excellent and being reliable and everything else. But you are big enough and you are important enough that all of this came out of you. So, yes, Miss Lee, brand you. You created this new network company. Sorry, I don't know what you said. Yes, you did that. And so it's okay that we know that because then we're learning more about you. And as we learn about you, we're going to learn about your company.
Wow. Okay.
Woo! This has been a really good blab.
Yeah, this really is. I'm telling you, this is.
TMD did a microphone drop. She just said, boom.
Who said I would not be hiding it? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I need to get on your calendar. 15 minutes. I need something. I just need to do something. Yeah.
bit.ly. And then I also want you to share the link. Share the link so people can see what you have going on. Uh-oh, David's coming back. I want Princess Nola to speak.
Coming back. I'm running because I don't want to hear what David has to say to me. I mean, no. I don't want to hear this.
A Trulia.
Yes.
Hold up for 2 minutes. Is it a Trulia?
Yes, it is. And I'm so proud of you. You can pronounce my name. Most people just go right to Troy. That's my nickname. But yes, it is Etrulia. That is my legal name that my mama gave me, and that's my mama's name. So go ahead.
All right. So I don't know you. I'll put that disclaimer out there. But I feel a sense of uncertainty here in your business. And I don't know where that's coming from. It's coming from something that happened whether it was early in your childhood, it was in your high school years, your college years, maybe it was right when you started your business. Something has made you want to hide behind the name of your company. Okay, so whatever that is, take that and embrace it, own it, and then release it. And once you do that, once you get that mental mindset right, that, hey, Trulia Troy Lee started this phenomenal company, 50 states, that's crazy. The chat was blown up earlier about, wow, you're 50 states, like that's phenomenal. Like you have to be proud of that. And there are going to be people that try to tear you down. I think you guys call them haters.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of haters out there. And those are your number one fans because they are, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Even, Jesus in the Bible said, love your enemies. So whatever that is, like, I appreciate that, like you're kind of a little hesitant. You're asking the crowd, like, should I use my name? Absolutely. Trulia is a unique name. People are going to remember you for who you are. You have a gentle spirit, and you're also very you have a good heart. And anyone that you want to do business with is going to recognize that. So that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
And thank you for listening.
Well, let me microphone drop. Let me tell you what the issue is, okay? As I heard, as I was pulling this concept together, Black people don't open network marketing companies. That's not what we do. And guys, I heard that enough that it's like, well, no one will have to know I own it. So yes, I'm calling it just this collaboration, and I'm trying to play down my role in it because I have been looked at as if I grew green horns to think I would have the audacity to open a network marketing company. It's just not what you do. It's okay if I'm promoting myself as a holistic nutritionist. It's okay if I'm marketing my MLM, but a network marketing company, oh, heck no. That's not a space that we're in. And yeah, I just got a little gun shy of people hearing that that's what I was trying to do. So I just said, zip, do it. And nobody has to know it's me. So, so it's not a childhood issue because I'm just about as bold as I can be. I've worked through all those issues. It's just that we don't do this. I mean, that's just not something we do. So what makes you think you can do it? And I did it. I mean, yeah, I've done it. I'm not making any money yet because it's still new, but yeah, I did it. So that's there you have it, people. I'm so far out there. I don't even know how I got out here on this slim. I want to crawl back.
No, don't crawl back.
I appreciate that.
Don't make other people's issue your issue. You are a groundbreaker. So if that's not what Black people do, guess what? They do it now because I just did it. Simple as that.
That's what I can't do. I like that. Yeah, okay. I mean, think about it. So Oprah Winfrey is an amazing woman, right? If someone told her, you know what, Black women don't become billionaires.
Exactly.
I mean, how many people wouldn't have been served? Like, I really don't want to talk about race, but it's hard not to when that is the issue you're struggling with. Like, look, you know what? If people say that, they say you're not supposed to start an MLM company. Well, guess what? I just did. Love what Kansu's saying. I mean, I love your philosophy, and I'm going to catch up with you on your travel company. I saw that earlier, but cool. Take that, whatever that is, because that's a little bit of fear, right? That's fear of rejection, because if someone says, like, I'm not supposed to do that, well, what if I tell people I do that and they don't reject me? You can build stronger people. You can build up network marketing women that want to be passionate about this and jive with you. It can be, it can be an African-American thing where you're like, this is, it doesn't matter. We accept everyone. But if people relate to me, let's go tear down this world. Let's tear down those barriers. And you want to build a big company and have lots of impact. I can feel that. So I would say, go with what Kansu said. Say, hey, I'm blazing the way. I'm the trailblazer. Here we go.
Exactly.
Follow me, because we're gonna do this together.
And use your womanhood too. I mean, the largest demographic in all network marketing companies overall is women.
Right.
So
82% of all women who earn over $100,000 a year, 82% do it in a direct sales network marketing company.
Exactly.
That's where the money is. That's where the money is.
You're in the right place. You have all the right information. You're the trailblazer. Whoever says that, well, that's not what we do. Well, sit at home on your living room couch. This is what I'm doing.
Got it.
The company I'm involved in, there are 4 partners, and one of them does happen to be a Black gentleman. And The first time I heard him speak, it was phenomenal because he got up in front of the audience. It was actually a recruiting meeting, the big hotel meetings, blah, blah, blah. And he got up in front of the audience and said, I really don't care if y'all leave right now. If the whole room gets up and leave, everybody else who's here that has already joined the company, we'll be all right without you. You're not here making a decision about us. You're here making a decision about you and whether you work, because we already know the company works. So that's how you have to treat the haters. Stop caring what they say. Like, I already know network marketing works. I already know I work. So therefore, it's going to work, period. I'll catch you later a few $1 million down the line when I'm driving my Bentley down the block, and then you can tell me how it doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, so a couple things I want to say real quick. And Kansu, I love your philosophy.
Guys, understand.
I love that.
Understand. I have no doubt that the company will work or that network marketing works. I just didn't want people to know it was me.
No, that's your biggest asset.
I understand, but I didn't think it was.
Okay.
And that's where the mind shift has to come.
Yes.
I'm not.
We got breakthrough coming on this blab.
I'm not believing that that's the
Breakthrough blab.
asset. I thought the bigger asset would just to call it collaboration. We're all in this thing together, and so no one knows that I'm the one who wrote the big checks. No one knows that, right?
No, but think about the whole concept of network marketing. People want to and need to be led. They don't follow collaborations. They follow people. So you got it going on. Make them follow you.
Okay, I get it. I get it. So, all right. Work cut out. I don't know what I'm going to put in terms of what I need to work on in the Google Docs, but I need to work on something. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for pouring.
What you can work on, this is what you need to work on. You need to create your 2016 affirmation. You need an affirmation so that you know that you believe that you are enough. I have one somewhere. I need to find it. That was my 2015 one. But you are enough. And you need to know that you are enough. You're capable of doing this huge task that God has put on your life, and you can make it happen. You have the know-how. You've already been successful financially with network marketing. So you have the expertise. Now you have to step up and build your brand, because think about it. The people who are the most successful with network marketing, whether it's Avon or Mary Kay or Oregano Gold, the people who built a brand around themselves, who built like a semi-cult-like following. And then they have these big events when they go to different cities. We don't just go to see anybody. We go to see the big people who are doing really, really well in these companies.
Exactly.
They build a brand around them. Your brand, your personal brand, is going to be extremely important to catapulting this business, because you have that vision and everyone's going to be surrounding and looking for you, and they're going to be, we gravitated towards you.
Okay. Yeah.
You got this. You got this.
All right.
I want to add
I have a book recommendation for you too. It's a good book on mind shift and how you perceive yourself. It's a Napoleon Hill book. It's called Outwitting the Devil. It's available on Amazon or Audible. Awesome book. Will absolutely shift the way you think.
Yeah, I want to add two quick things here. So I heard that you said a lot of people around you are saying, how is a Black woman going to start an MLM network and be successful? So first of all, I think, Sade, you said, who are your Fab Five? So come to these blabs if it's once a week. Surround yourself with the people you've met in this chat and get those positive vibes going, the encouragement, the people that are going to support you and they're going to lift you up. The second thing I would say is all you have to do is make it big one time and nobody will care about anything else. That's what drives my fear away, is people say you're not good enough, you're not going to get there. Like this idea of can fail, like it's going to fail. Okay, if I fail 10 times, guess what? I learned so much during those failures. But guess what? On that 11th time, when I'm still getting back up, when I've been pushed down 1,000,000 times and I make it, people don't forget about all those 10 times. You don't hear about all these crazy ways that all these other people failed. I mean, maybe you do, but yeah.
I actually love to study the people who are up on top and everything they did before they got there. But just so we're all clear, it's not that I don't think this is going to work. It's just that I didn't think I was the asset. I just thought it would be the company. But what I've heard very clearly is I am the company. And so, and that's just simply was not what I was doing. I was just putting it out there with this company. So I need to do some planning. I need to get some consultations, and I need to move forward differently. So,
I like the concept that you just brought up too, David. It's like that saying, success is like an iceberg. Like people see all the success that's sitting on top and all the work that happened under the bottom. People are like, oh, he's an overnight success. No, I've been busting my butt all this time.
Okay. All righty. Thank you, guys. Go to work.
It was nice to meet you, Etrulia. It was very nice to meet you.
And I started following you, David, and you too.
Yes.
I've already put a little checks by your name. Hold me accountable.
I am looking forward to all of the stuff that's going to be coming out. Please keep us posted on the, what is this thing called? The Google Doc. Make sure you're letting us know what you have been able to complete. We're going to be wrapping this up in about 20 minutes. So 4:30 Central Standard Time. We've been on more than 90 minutes. I hope you got some work done. It takes 10 years to be an overnight success. I want to make that a little bit faster. Can we do that in 5?
Yeah, let's get on a 3 to 5
Maybe
year plan.
3 to 5. You can really build a brand in 3 years. So many people are doing it. We can accelerate that process. Let's accelerate it. Before Monday hits, I'm going to send you my ideas. Yes, Demisha and Resume Workshop, please collaborate. Demisha is the corporate entrepreneur. So tell me your name, Kansu. I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly.
Kansu International Travel is my brand. That's my travel company. My name is Anthony Bronston.
Hello, Anthony. Where are you coming in from?
New York City. Snowed in, so I figured I'd jump on a few blabs today.
Awesome. That's why we have this for our East Coasters. I'm from Jersey, but I'm in the Midwest right now. Thank you so much, Anthony. Tell us a little bit more about what you're planning to accomplish on this snowed in weekend.
Oh, man. I woke up at 6:30 this morning, got on a couple of webinars, made a couple of phone calls. This is my second blab I've been on, caught a Periscope. So I'm just making it a work day.
Awesome. We have a joint Google Doc that we've been working on live. Hey, Linda from Thailand. Where are you in? What city are you in Thailand? I like Thailand. I need to go back. Awesome. So tell us about international travel. What do? You're in Bangkok. Yeah, I've been to Bangkok, Chiang Mai. I haven't been to Chiang Mai yet. Where did I go? I'll think about that in a second. So tell us a little bit more about your business, Anthony.
Okay, well, it has a network marketing component to it. And then I also added my own special services. Like I can do private yacht charter, jet charter, ultra luxury vehicle rental, things like that. And I'm also a travel agent. So I kind of combine the three into one business. And the network marketing part of the business is a travel membership club where basically like a Sam's Club or Costco's model where once you join, then you're able to get the discounts in travel. And we have some ridiculous discounts, like off the chain. I can't even advertise them outside of the membership platform because we don't meet parity with the rest of the travel sites like Travelocity and all those. We crush them. So we can't advertise our prices. We can only show members the pricing.
Awesome. So you said you were handling some business and you've been streaming today. What are some other things that you need to do to move forward in 2016, or at least in this month, this first month?
In this month, I think I need to start my own Blab broadcast. I'm focusing in on Blab and Periscope. I'm seeing that the video platform is the live video streaming is the way to go. Prior to that, I was doing a lot of Facebook posting, which I still do, Instagram, Twitter. You know, I'm on every social network that you could practically think of that makes sense. You know, I don't do like Tumblr and a couple of other ones, but the main ones I'm on.
Awesome. That's cool. So what are you going to be talking about on these platforms?
I'm going to give out some travel tips, tricks, and a lot of mindset training. I'm hugely focused on mindset because you can't do anything in any type of business for yourself unless you get your mind right first. You know, it's that old saying that, you know, free your mind and the rest will follow.
Mindset is important. Yes. Tammy's putting her information in. I know We can post another link to the sales page so you guys can see that. That sales page works, ladies and gents. If you're interested in working on and building your brand, since we've been talking about that, it is of a 6-week training to help you build your brand online. And we do start with that clarity because mindset training is so important. You got to be clear and focused about why you're here and who you're purposed to serve.
Yep.
That's so important.
Absolutely.
So, for example, with Anthony, we know that he's here to help people who want to travel. If they don't have a passport or some kind of way to get out of where they live, they're not his audience.
Exactly.
So he would not talk to them. Whereas my passport is somewhere. Where did I put it? It's right there. I can get it. It's like in arm's length distance almost. My passport is always ready. So I would be someone maybe who would be interested in his products or services. So you have to be clear about who you are and how you're supposed to be serving people. So we start with clarity. Then we talk about confidence. A lot of the conversation that we've been having today was a confidence issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm enough. And that's why I wrote my book, that small little 14, 16, 19 page book that's an Amazon bestseller. It's called You Are Enough. I wrote the book because I was trying to convince myself that I was enough. That's why I wrote it.
Okay.
It was the journey of how I convinced myself that I could be an educator and transition into doing branding for women entrepreneurs online. And the reason I do branding is because just like at Trulia, I see on the academic standpoint, the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I see that, when women, or even if we talk about women of color, we get a job, we don't get paid as much as our male counterparts
Mm-hmm.
or our white counterparts. We don't get as much money. And I see entrepreneurship as an opportunity for us to change that ceiling, that glass ceiling that exists. It's an opportunity for us to make infinite, to create wealth, not to just go to a job and get a check every 2 weeks, but for us to create wealth. Yes, we're still going. Dr. Finch, you missed some good stuff, girl.
Yeah, entrepreneurship levels the playing field.
It gives us an opportunity. And now with social media, email marketing, live streaming, we really, really have an opportunity like we've never had before to reach people from around the world. This has been an international blab. We had Thailand. We had people from all over the world here.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple states in the U.S. This gives you opportunity to have an international business from the comfort of your home, as long as you have a phone, some lights, and internet. International business. So that is why I do my why. And that's why I wrote the book, because I was scared to put myself out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, St. Lucia's in the house. Who's going to pay this girl from New Jersey to do stuff for them? And why would they pay her to do something she didn't go to school for? So it's so important to that's the why. That's the why. Because I got frustrated in the academic sense, and I needed to help people. I needed to let people know that they were enough and that they're beautiful, they're confident, they're smart, and all they need maybe some brand tweaks or some social media tweaks so people can find you.
Mm-hmm.
If you hide, your clients can't find you.
Exactly.
And if they can't find you, that means that they're still walking and lingering out here in the world with a problem that's killing them, that they can't sleep at night because they don't know how to solve it.
Mm-hmm.
So you are enough. You're here to solve a problem. You're here to help the world. So you got to step it up and you got to build your brand, and you have to be seen in 2016. You can't be afraid to be seen.
Absolutely.
So that's my little spiel. And if you want some tips about being seen in 2016, you can join the Be Seen in 2016 challenge. Be Seen in 2016. That's what this is about. So I don't know if she's still in here. If Trulia is still in here, you can get her email, or if somebody has her website, please post it in there. I should have it out. Be Seen in 2016. So we're going to be wrapping up this blab in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This blabs never end, but this was really, really good. I will email out the recording. I'm going to put out a copy of the our Google Doc. And basically what needs to happen, you still need to work. Take your break, do your stretches, get some more water, but you still need to work. That's going to be extremely important for you to accomplish your goals in 2016. So that's another link to the Google Doc if you didn't have it, and make sure you're doing what you have to do. So any other comments? So what I would like you guys to do, if you could do me a favor, either you can do this in the chat or you can do this on Twitter and @ me in it. You can do this in the chat or you can do this on Twitter. I want you to tell me what your experience was with this brand planning session that we had today. Give me like one word, and you can put it on Twitter, you can put it on Facebook, and I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to take some screenshots. So tell me, what was your impression of this? Please send it out. I'm going to try to do some screenshots. So you might see these screenshots somewhere on social media. Why are we doing screenshots? Social proof. So tweet it out. Let us know what you thought about this session today. Fabulous. I know some people got new clients today. Some people have new collaborations. Some people found some new opportunities. People got clarity. I'm trying to get all the screenshots. I'm going to have to go back to it. Oops. I don't know what I just did. So I know you guys got a lot of value out of what was happening today. And I just want to say thank you. We've had almost 400 people, 363 people in and out of this room.
Wow.
Great blast. That's the biggest blast. Uh-oh. All right, close that out. So that's the link to the Google Doc. Make sure you're putting in all your content. And I wish we had a reporter in here. Somebody needs to write an article about what happened today. Somebody.
Yeah, this is tremendous.
This might be was this the largest collaboration? I know they've had other things. They've had longer blabs, but actually having this amount of people collaborating and making a digital co-working space today. Awesome. Well, @ me in it. My name is the same on all of the platforms. Please let me know so I can do some social proof. You always need the social proof. If you have this amount of people and this amount of reach, you want to make sure you're telling people about it. Tell people about it. Tell people about it. So they can so I can be at the live streaming summit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
At least one of them. Stream live magic, whatever.
Something, right?
We rocked out this snow day. We got clear. We got confident. We created content. What else did we do? We didn't really talk about visual branding that much. We did talk a little bit about social media and then launching just a little bit. We broke some barriers. We broke some mindsets. Mm-hmm. We got rid of some haters and we had some fun doing this. This is awesome. Just what you needed. I wanted you to have that motivational boost and post because I know you guys were excited on January 1st and now it's January 23rd and we're like, what's going on? I'm confused. Now you have the opportunity to really rock it out with your brand. I will put in the link again. I think it's this one. Let's see. Nope.
If anybody wants to connect with me also, like branding and marketing is kind of my thing. I've been in sales pretty much all my life. I've sold real estate, stocks, bonds, insurance, MLMs since I was 18 years old. So if anybody needs any help, I'll be happy to help. You don't have to join my opportunity to get the assistance. I'm happy to help.
Awesome. If there's anyone else who has a resource, can't wait for the event in Atlanta. Okay, let me shout that out too, I guess. Yes, I will. So if you are in Atlanta, I will be having a live branding workshop. It is hosted by the awesome corporate entrepreneur, Demisha W. She was in this chat earlier. I think she might still be here. You can go to excelbrandingworkshop.com. If you are in Atlanta, I would love to see you. We're going to do something not like this. We're actually going to have content. Demisha's going to be talking about, yes, already signed up. I'm going to social proof that too. Excel Branding Workshop. We are excited. We are not looking to have a lot of people. We want just the right people. That's really our goal. Not 1 million people. We will rock out with 10, 15, 20. How many people? We will rock it out. So I'm excited. Demisha, can we have a chat? I need brand CPR.
When is that Excel thing taking place in Atlanta?
It is. Thank you for telling me that. It is taking place in 2 weeks on February 6, 2015. live in Atlanta.
Okay.
Well, it's not hot Atlanta right now.
No.
Will you scope it? I don't know, Dr. Finch. Maybe like a bit of it, but the whole thing will not be scoped. I will be in Atlanta. I will cold Atlanta. I am trying to get to Baltimore, and maybe we'll try to get to Chicago. We are trying. I'm trying my best. I'll try to get there. Hey, this is the thing. If you have a location and you have paid scope, wait a minute. But then I can't. If I did a paid scope version of it, yeah. Oh, Tony, please, can we please talk about that? Yes, Tony is the person I need to talk to. Tony and Tasha. Tony, please send me a Facebook message. Let's try to handle that today. Tony is going to make sure that we do the Baltimore branding workshop. Tony is going to be she's going to kick me in the butt to make sure that we do that. A paid scope. Well, how much is the paid scope? And if it does, because I don't want to, if I do a paid scope, I want to make sure that's actually going to work. It's going to be in Baltimore. I'm going to say April. If we can get it in April, maybe March, April or March, that would be awesome. Yes. Woo! Because I was supposed to call Tasha Tony and I didn't call her. And then also if we do it in Baltimore, there will also be maybe a Periscope meetup. A Periscope meetup for Baltimore scopers. We have a location for that. Someone has a restaurant that they would like to have a Periscope event also. Oops. Let you know. I know, because that's where my peeps are. The Baltimore one's going to be sold out. You got to make sure you check the connection. Exactly. I would not do the private scope unless I knew the connection was going to be secure, especially if people are paying for it. What I would do as an alternative, if it did not work, is give you a branding recorded and give you the branding workshop. Just give you the recording. Yeah, Baltimore is going to be off the chains. I know. I need to plan it. Any other questions? If there's a place for you want me to come, I am a speaker. I can send you my speaker rates. If it's someplace that I don't usually go and it's going to cost me money to get there, definitely we can talk about that. But if you can get enough people together, we can talk about it, making it happen. If you can get at least 10 to 15 people. Hey, Tashan, you missed Lundy. Lundy, this is your first time on Blab. Tashan is awesome. And Lundy Lou. Lundy, will I see you in Atlanta, Georgia? Are you coming to Atlanta the first week of, what day is that? The first week? Lundy, this is your first time on Blab? Girl, where you been at? So yeah, if you're in Atlanta, Excel Branding Workshop. It is a 4-hour half-day workshop. It's $47. Private scope for paid scopers. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. If I do that, it would have to be webinar. I would have to figure out the tech specs. Yes to both. Oh, see, headache. I'll think about it. And Demisha, is that possible? Is there a way for us to stream and do a virtual panel at this event? I have to ask Demisha about it and see the actual venue. I wouldn't be able to tell you probably until the first week of February. So I'll speak to Demisha and find out if there is a way for us to securely stream. It may not be on Periscope. You may have a webinar link, and we'll just figure it out from there. My company is going through this and set aside funds outgoing. Oh, you guys are talking. I'm like, what? Awesome. Are there any more questions, comments, or concerns? Because we are closing out this Blab in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Any other questions? Thank you so much for everyone who's tweeted out. Thank you so much for all the people. Make sure you share this on Facebook. Let me know after this scope what you guys thought about this. Let me know and please, if you received any new transactions, if you got any new clients, if anything happened because of this Blab, please tell me. Please, I will shout you out and I'll let people know. People are connecting with me privately. Their company has it also. Awesome. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like some collaborations and connections. There's a question. What was your question from Tracy? What was the question? I missed it. My company is going through this, and we set aside funds to assist the outgoing employees, contract with them. Wait. I don't know what happened. I got confused. Oh, it's on the side. Oh, thank you so much. Because I'm like, what's going on? One more question. Oh, should I waitlist the group? So we answered that question. Oh, is this the question, Tracy? Should I waitlist a group of people who are being laid off from a company and employers are asking them, for me to do their resumes? That seems like an immediate concern. What I would say is, this is another thing that you can think of, Tracy. You may not be available, but do you know someone else who is in the same market as you? And if you refer clients, so this is how I've made money this week, referrals and affiliates. Mm-hmm. So you can have other people who also do resumes where you are completely book solid. You say, listen, I have a wait list. And if these people want you, if they choose you as the resume writer or their resume guru, you give me a cut of whatever you make from them. That way, sad, but I don't know anyone who I trust. So now your goal for 2016 is to find someone like that. So that if you can't do the work, you can refer the work to someone else and you get a cut of the money without having to do all the trouble. So this week, because of a couple of referrals that I have, and hire it out, outsource it out, and get someone else. You're going to have to find someone else so that you don't have to do as much work and you still get paid. Looks like, yeah, she needs a team. It's the systems part. The systems have to be in place. Tracy, you can do a webinar that they can pay to watch. Yeah, you can do a webinar. What are the things and the tips that you would use to improve their resume? You give the generic ideas and content, and they can pay for that webinar and try to do it themselves. Because there's people who DIY webinar, what is it called? DIY resumes all of the time. I just got off the phone with a potential client that reached out to me via Instagram. Woo! New clients. That's what I'm talking about. Let me make sure I got all of the questions answered. If you have any more questions, we're about to go off. I think everyone. Okay, we got all of our questions. It looks like no more new questions. If not, congratulations, Tamara. Yeah, hopping on the webinar idea now. Yes, get them. If the company is paying you to work with them and it's a nice check, I would be working with this company. We will be doing some live trainings so we can do bulk webinars, bulk resumes at the same time. Thank you so much. I just joined the Facebook group. Awesome. Yeah, I'm on Facebook at the Greater Living Experience. That's where we hang out and we talk about our wins. So I'm going to say, have a good day. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anthony. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Resume Workshop and everyone else. Remember to do more in your life, strive to be more, and have a great day, afternoon, evening, and night.